Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? How you all doing? What's good? All right, let me fix everything. Sorry I'm late. I was looking at my fantasy football team, and we're still in this, man. So it's great. It's all good stuff. All right. So unfortunately, just had kickoff underway. Sidney Brown just got hurt. Brown was on the ground for a while, getting looked at by the trainers, according to Jeff McLean. But then he walked off on his own and is now going into the blue medical tent. He ended up trying to tackle Jalen Warren on the play, but he ended up getting hit by him. So that's not a good thing for the Eagles. All right. Sorry about the scoreboard. Let's get that back up and running. And yes, sir. All right. Hopefully y'all are doing well. What are your final score predictions? Make sure that you guys comment down below. Let me know what your final score predictions are down below. I would really appreciate that. We're going to put the Lions game up over here because they're obviously just underway now too. So we're going to put that game over here. And instead of this game, we're going to have we'll put the Lions game over here. We'll put the Lions game down here. And, yeah. All right, so here we go. We are underway. We're back in action. Why? Oh, I forgot that I screwed this up. So Russell Wilson, who's 6-0 in his career against the Eagles, has thrown for 9 touchdowns and 1 pick as well. He is out there to start off this game. And first he hands it off over to Najee Harris, who just gets 2 yards and is taken down by Zach Bond. All right, so let's see what happens on the next play. 2nd and 8. Wilson gets the snap, looks over to Freiermuth, and he'll make the catch over towards that right side, just past the line of scrimmage, and he'll just get 1 yard out of it. Bond able to make his second tackle of the ball game. There's Dan Moore Jr. over at left tackle. Isaac Seumalo, former Eagle, over at left guard as well. You have Najee Harris, Calvin Austin, Van Jefferson, Mike Williams, and Pat Freiermuth all as weapons. So now it's 3rd and 7 with 13:50 left to go. The Pittsburgh Steelers have converted on 39% of 3rd downs this year. Wilson backs up as he'll get the snap. He's looking deep. He fires it downfield, and it is incomplete. Darius Slay Jr. did a good job at covering Van Jefferson downfield, and it's a 3-and-out thanks to the Eagles' defense. All right, so let's put this back up here, and the punting unit's going to go out there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It'll be 4th and 7, and the punt is high, and it is pretty deep. It'll be bounced over at the 20, bounces back over towards the 25, and inside the 30. They'll mark it right at the 30, and that's where the Eagles will set up shop when they return to action. All right, so let's get this back up and running. Let's put the Birds game over here. Okay, and then we'll put the Lions game down here. Unfortunately, the Commanders did win, so the Eagles, if they win today, they have to wait next week in order for them to clinch the division. It was such a close game up until the very, very end. And the Saints actually decided to go for 2 and try to go for the win, and it ended up not working out. Hurts with an empty backfield. Gets into the shotgun formation. He fires it downfield, and it's caught by Grant Calcaterra, who gets past the sticks and gets himself a first down. Calcaterra wide open for 22 yards. He's marked down at the Pittsburgh 48-yard line. Roberts is the guy that does take him down, and the Eagles move the sticks. 13 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Eagles have a first down. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 48. Barkley lined up over towards the left side of Hurts. 2 receivers over towards the right and 2 to the left. Lined up on the outside is Devontae Smith on the left side, and A.J. Brown's over on the far side. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught by A.J. Brown just inside the 40. They'll actually mark him. They'll say that he caught it right at the 41, and he gets 7 yards, and Jordan Porter is the guy that takes him down. 2nd and 3, empty backfield again. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He's still looking. He throws it over to Devontae Smith, who catches it over towards the 35 and takes it all the way towards the Pittsburgh 20-yard line. He was running inside and ended up running a little slant route, and he gets a 21-yard gain for another Eagles first down. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks, and hit the bell icon, too. We go live for Eagles, Sixers, and Phillies games. Barkley now going to run it. He spins. He turns. He has nowhere to go, and he loses about a yard. They'll say that he actually just got back over to the line, so it's 2nd and 10 at the Pittsburgh 20-yard line. How about Jalen Hurts so far? The Eagles go into the air game to start off this first quarter. 4 plays, 50 yards in a matter of just 95 seconds. Hurts has completed all 3 of his passes for 50 yards, and he's looking to try to do some more. Hurts in the shotgun again, gets the snap, looks over towards his left side. He fires it to Devontae Smith, and he'll make the catch for about 3 yards. And he's tackled right at the Pittsburgh 17-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and 7. Eagles escaped with a victory last week against the Carolina Panthers and have now won 9 games in a row. Again, we have the Lions game. Obviously, the Eagles are looking to try to get that first seed, so all eyes on that game down below. Buffalo has the ball. It's 2nd and 1. Don't know which yard line they're at, but there's 10:57 left to go in the first quarter. Hurts will get the snap again. That pressure's coming. He tries to escape the blitz, and he ends up running about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and he's finally taken down. Looks like it was Highsmith and Watts that were able to provide the coverage and take him down right at the Pittsburgh 16-yard line. So 4th and 6, and the Eagles have to make a decision on whether or not to go for the field goal. Let's see. Sidney Brown is being evaluated for a concussion. And so Elliott will go for the 3. Figured that was going to happen. This will be a 34-yard field goal for Jake Elliott. Lovato out there to spot it. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is good by Jake Elliott. 7 plays, 54 yards in 3 minutes and 33 seconds, and the Eagles are on the board 3-zip. Okay. All right. We're all good to go. What's up? What's up, man? Yo, 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 go Birds, says David. What's up, my guy? How you doing, bro? Eagles 27 to the Steelers 26. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me some more final score predictions down below. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles 24, Steelers 18. I'm going to go with the Eagles 30 against Pittsburgh's 16. And we'll go for 17. We'll say that they get 2 touchdowns and a field goal. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Could also be 2 touchdowns and a safety. But we'll go with 30-17. I liked that first drive. Eagles finally got points on the board, and Jalen Hurts did what he had to do. That was nice. All right, so let's X out of this, or actually let's pull up this, and we'll do it again. How's everybody's day going so far? Comment down below. If you were tuning in for the very first time, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Do you guys believe that if the Eagles win this game, are you sold that the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl? Yes or no? Comment down below. If the Eagles win this game, are you finally convinced that they are a Super Bowl, or that they are going to the Super Bowl? If the Eagles win, I'm going to actually put this as a poll question. They're going to the Super Bowl. Yes or no? All right. Now let's test out the Ninja Chat. They still have to get past Detroit and Buffalo potentially in the Super Bowl. We're saying going to the Super Bowl. Buffalo will obviously be in the Super Bowl. That's what would happen. So let me know what your thoughts are about that down below. So the Eagles lead at 3-0. Had some wild NFL games today. Some crazy ones. And we can talk more about that in just a little bit. The Buccaneers, they lead at 7-0. Buffalo strikes first, and they lead at 7-0 against Detroit. Here we go. Man with the kickoff. It's high, it's steep, it's going over towards the end zone. It's caught, though, by the kick returner. We'll take it all the way towards the 15 to the 20 to the 25 to the 30, and he's marked down right at about the 33-yard line. Eli Ricks is the one that makes the tackle, so that's Patterson. That ends up taking it back over to the Pittsburgh 32-yard line. Excuse me. I cannot speak today. There's Mike Tomlin, who is the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Has to be happy with his ball club. They're 10-3 on the season so far. 10-3 is their record. Harris in the backfield, but it's Wilson that's under center. There's duels over towards the left and triples towards the right. They fling it back over to Najee Harris, who spins. He turns. He goes over towards the right side. Then he's tackled right at the ankles. That was Jalen Carter. That's the guy that's able to break through and get the tackle. And Josh Allen is actually the one that ended up getting the touchdown on a keeper. And that's how it's a 7-0 game in Detroit. Allen, who threw for 6 passing touchdowns last week. They ended up losing 44-42 to the LA Rams. Had a great game, but defense could not hold up their end of the bargain. Second down, here we go. Another handoff to Najee Harris, and he is taken down after about 1 yard. They'll say that he actually got no gain, and he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Josh Sweat is the one that stops him. Oh, yeah, if they get past Detroit. Yeah, for sure. 3rd and 8 at the Pittsburgh 34-yard line. Eagles lead at 3-0 thanks to a 34-yard field goal by Jake Elliott. Freiermuth in motion. Harris over towards the right side, or the left side, I should say, of Russell Wilson. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson will get the snap. He's looking. He's still looking. He fires it. It's deflected off of the hands of Eagles defensive player, and it's incomplete as well. The Eagles get a good block, and it's now 4th down, and that's the second time today that the Eagles have caused a 3-and-out so far. Nice little play there. That was from number 3 on the defensive side for the Eagles. So it's 3-0 Philadelphia, 4th and 8. That was Nolan Smith on 3rd down that was able to get the little block there. All right, E-Money, Bentley, what's going on, man? So now we have a punt return for the Eagles, as the punt is going to be caught, and it'll be caught right at the 21-yard line, and taking the knee will be the Eagles punt returner. And we have a timeout as they lead at 3-0. Okay, what the heck is going on? I'm a little bit distracted today. Can't understand what's going on. I'll be right back in just a few moments. See you. so far. I mean, you had a really nice block by Nolan Smith to cause that fourth down. Also had some nice tackles by Zach Bond, one as well by Jalen Carter. Eagles defense doing its job so far. Here in the first quarter, the Eagles are certainly making a statement out there. And they're going to go out there on offense once again as they lead it 3-0. With 8:19 left to go here in the first quarter so far. All right, so let's pull up the depth chart. And let's pull up this team's depth chart. By the way, the Steelers, well, they are coming off of a win against the Atlanta Falcons. They've now won all 3 of their last games, and they have outscored their opponents 51-26 in each of those games. All right. 18-10 was the final score in the last game. Russell Wilson in that game did not play. It was Justin Fields, who was 17 for 23 in the passing game. Just had a QBR rating of 34.7. That's how much he struggled. But they were still able to get the win against Kirk Cousins. All right, so the Eagles are going from right to left. Barkley sits right behind Jalen Hurts, who's in the shotgun formation. Hurts will hand it off over to Barkley, who takes it all the way to the 20, to the 25, and he is going to get a couple more yards out of it and be marked down right at about the 27-yard line. Say that he actually got over towards the 28. It was Cam Hayward that was the guy that was able to make the tackle. This Pittsburgh defense has been really, really strong this season. And when you look at individuals like Patrick Queen, who was a big acquisition that they had during the offseason, and you look at Cam Hayward and T.J. Watt and Mika Fitzpatrick, all those guys have been really solid once again this year. They'll hand it off again over to Barkley. Barkley has nowhere to go, though, and he's taken down by Highsmith. Aaron Highsmith, able to break on through and just able to take down Saquon Barkley for -2 yards, and he's taken back to the Philadelphia 27-yard line. 3rd and 5 coming on up for Philadelphia. I'll say it's actually a 3rd and 4. The Eagles have to try to get a first down here against this Pittsburgh defense, who have only allowed 33% of plays on 3rd down to be converted for a first, which is 2nd best in the NFL. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Here we go. We have a receiver in motion. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking towards his left side. He throws it over to Kenny Gainwell. He spins. He turns. And he takes it all the way past the 30 towards the 35. And he's marked down right at the 37-yard line. I mean, my goodness. He was able to escape a tackle. He had to spin against one defender right at the line of scrimmage, and that could have been ugly, but the yards after the catch most certainly help as he is able to get 10 yards out of it. And here comes another handoff. This time it's going to go over towards Gainwell, and he takes it all the way towards the left tackle, and he'll get 5 yards out of it. So Kenny Gainwell, 15 yards on the last 2 plays. There's Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Mekhi Becton, and Landon Dickerson all out there. Lane Johnson all out there for the Philadelphia Eagles. Nice job, man. 2nd and 5 at the Philadelphia 42-yard line. 4 plays so far on this drive for the Birds. 2 receivers lined up over towards the right side. Smith in motion from left to right. They hand it off to Gainwell again, who punches his ticket towards the past the line of scrimmage, and he'll just get about a yard out of it. Patrick Queen is the one that makes the stop. There's Cam Hayward, Keanu Benson, and Montravius Adams over on the defensive side. The linebackers, T.J. Watt, Elandrin Roberts, and you also have Cam Hayward out there as well. 3rd and 4, 5:23 left to be played in the first quarter. Eagles up 3-0 thanks to a 34-yard field goal by Jake Elliott. 3 receivers over towards the right side. Hurts gets the high snap. He's going to run it. He'll take it towards the 40. He tries to get past Watt. He does. And he gets taken down at the 44, but he loses the football, and he fumbles it. And I think it's recovered by Pittsburgh. Let's see. Jalen Hurts lost the football, and he turns it over, and Pittsburgh recovers it. Just like that. The ball was punched out by number 90 on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was just a nice defensive play that was made there by T.J. Watts. So Watt is the one that punched it out of his hand, and it was recovered by Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh 31-yard line. Bishop is the one that recovered it and ended up getting right on top of the football. He dove there, and it's an Eagles turnover. Hurts has done a very good job this year at not turning the ball over. And Beanie Bishop Jr., the 24-year-old from West Virginia, able to give the football back to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wilson on a play-action pass will throw it over towards the right side. It's incomplete, and the clock stops with 5:01 left to go. All right, where are my mods at? Where are the mods at right now? Thank you guys so much for being here. That was tough, man. Come on, Jalen. We need you to be better, bro. Need you to be better. Here we go. Wilson backs up again. The pass gets deflected. It was blocked, and it's incomplete. Took a bounce in front of Quinyon Mitchell and was able to recover it like it was a ground ball, like a one-hopper coming right at him. It was defense again. It was Milton Williams that was able to get the block. Remember, he had a block last week, and unfortunately, it was on a fourth down play, and it just... unluckily, it landed into the hands of Adam Thielen. 3rd and 10 with 4:57 left to go in the first quarter. Eagles just turned it over as Jalen Hurts fumbled the football, was punched out by T.J. Watts. Thanks, Dan Brew. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Wilson in the shotgun will get the snap. Pressure's coming, and down he goes in the backfield. How about Josh Sweat able to break on through? And that's going to be a 4th down. And once again, Eagles defense coming to life here in the first quarter. Nice job. That's a loss of 11 yards, and that sends him back to the Pittsburgh 44-yard line. 4th and 21 coming on up. Nice. Josh Sweat. 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. The punting unit goes out there for Pittsburgh. The punt is high. It's pretty deep. It's caught right at the 5. Here we go. It's Cooper DeJean who is going to take it all the way towards the 10, towards the 15. He loses the football. It's recovered right at the 10 by Pittsburgh. Another fumble by the Eagles. And he just lost it. And Pittsburgh comes up with the ball at the 10, and the drive will continue. Wow, so DeJean got past one defender. The ball was out right at the 15-yard line. Number 44 for the Pittsburgh Steelers was able to dive all over it and get right onto it on special teams. And it's recovered by Robinson at the Philadelphia 11-yard line. 4:13 left to go, and Russell Wilson stays out there. 3-0 Eagles, but the Steelers in the red zone, and they are knocking on the door. Wilson today 1 for 5 in the passing game for just 1 yard. Cooper DeJean that did not have a good week last week. We were talking about that a little bit, and well, that's not really a play that he makes too often. Wilson in the shotgun again will get the snap. He'll fling it over towards the right side and hurdling over one defender and taking it inside the 5 is Najee Harris, I believe. How about that? 2nd down, and it will be 2nd and 5 at about the Philadelphia 6. And we have some chirping going on back and forth, and now some flags being thrown as Jalen Carter and a couple other Eagles are being pushed and shoved over on the sideline, far out on the sideline. So the clock stops with 4:03 left to go in the first quarter. Man, dude, that guy just hurtled right all over that Eagles defensive player. That was awesome. As an NFL fan to watch. 3-0 Eagles. We'll see what the flags are here. We had Quinyon Mitchell who pushed, he ended up getting a little piece of one of the Pittsburgh Steelers defensive players there, or offensive players, I should say. It's like it was number 80. Huh. So that Moore was coming on in for the action as well. It was Darnell Washington, the tight end, that was the guy that was pushed by Quinyon Mitchell. Washington, 23 years old, 6 feet 7 inches tall, went to Georgia. And the referees are still trying to figure out what the heck is going on and how they're going to assess this. They're going to call a personal foul. So they call 2 personal fouls there. 2 on Pittsburgh. So Austin gets called for unnecessary roughness. And you also had Washington with unnecessary roughness too. That penalty was declined. So it'll be 2nd and 18. It's a 15-yard penalty. And that sends Pittsburgh back to the Philadelphia 19-yard line. So they lose 8 yards on that play. Or sorry, they lose 15 yards, and they've lost 8 yards on this drive here. That's wild. 2nd and 18, 4 minutes left to be played here in the first quarter. Guess the refs thought that Slay was justified. Washington kept blocking Slay through the end zone after the whistle. Wilson will get the snap. He's looking for Shelby Miller, and he'll make the diving catch right at the Philadelphia 17-yard line. He just gains 2. Quinyon Mitchell is the guy that was covering him, but it's a 2-yard catch, and it's now 3rd and 16. Now, did he have full possession of the ball? He did. He was just able to catch it. And now they're going to return and say that the pass was incomplete. That's what they're going to say. 3rd and 15. Right at the Philadelphia 17. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell icon too, and that way you'll know when I upload. Buffalo scores, and now it's 14-0 in Detroit. Josh Allen does it again. Wow. If the Eagles want to try to get the number 1 overall seed, they're going to have to rely on Detroit to lose to Buffalo. 3rd and 18 with 3:50 left to go in the first quarter. Steelers have the football at the Philadelphia 19-yard line. Here's the snap, the throw to the end zone. Nobody was home. It's incomplete. And it's 4th down coming on up. Russell Wilson has been very stagnant out there so far, and the Eagles' defense gets another 3 and out. However, Chris Boswell is going to come on in, and he's going to try to tie the game. 36 field goals made, 137 points this season, both most in the NFL. All right, 3-0 Eagles. This is for the tie, though. It's a 37-yard field goal. Ball spotted, kick is up, and the kick is good by Boswell. We're tied up at 3 with 3:42 left to be played in the first quarter. And, well, that could have been a lot worse for the Eagles, but instead, the Steelers settle for a 3, and the Eagles' defense does an outstanding job once again. All right, let's go to CBS and look at this Buffalo Bills game against the Detroit Lions. 14-0, and Jared Goff already in a big hole. There's 50 seconds left to go. Jahmyr Gibbs just made a catch and ended up running right on out of bounds. Let's put this game up. Josh Allen has 2 rushing touchdowns today. 2nd and 1 at the 50 for Detroit. 3 plays, 20 yards in just a matter of a minute and 11 seconds. No more turnovers, please, says Denbrew. We have Laporta in motion. Handed off over to Montgomery. Montgomery pitches it back to Goff. Goff throws it, and it's caught right at the 30-yard line by Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he'll make the catch, and that's going to do it, most likely for the first quarter. There's a 24-yard catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he is marked out at the Buffalo 26. All right, that's the end of the first quarter over there. Let's go back to the Birds game. We're going to be keeping our eyes on this game for sure. Again, if Detroit loses, then the Eagles would then, if they win, they would be tied with Detroit for the number 1 seed. Eagles are 11-2. Detroit, they're 12-1. They're 12-1. Thank you guys so much for being here. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Appreciate each and every one of you. Don't know why our thingy is not showing up on here. How many views we have over the last 48 hours, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not watching. I assume that it's snowing pretty bad over there. Says Gideon. Yeah, I don't know. Just turned on the game. So. But now they're going into a commercial break. Steelers have gone 3 and out on 4 possessions and just settled for a field goal on their latest, despite starting the drive at the Eagles' 11. They didn't really start. I don't like it when they say that. I consider that to be like like the same drive. I don't consider that to be a new drive. Whenever you punt the football and somebody fumbles it and you recover it wherever it is, I still consider that to be the same drive. 3-3 is the score. Boswell's going to go back out there to kick it off for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the kick is going to go over towards the end zone, and it is going to be caught. And taking the knee will be the kick returner for the Birds. That's Kenny Gainwell. Let's see if Jalen Hurts can try to untie this game. Eagles turnovers, they had 3 in their last 9 games, and today they already have 2. 3:42 left to be played here in the first quarter. A total of just 1 yard for the Pittsburgh Steelers and 78 for the Eagles. Wild. All right, 3:42 left to go in the first quarter. Hurts and the Eagles go from right to left. Barkley over towards the left side of Jalen Hurts. Dual receivers lined up over towards the left side. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking over towards his left side. He finds A.J. Brown, who makes the catch inside the 40, takes it all the way towards the 45-yard line, and he's marked down at the 46. He caught it right at the 39 and got 7 yards right after the catch, and it's a gain of 16, and the Birds get a first down. Okay, let's go on over to here. So Hurts stays 6 for 6 in the passing game. This time he gets the snap. He finds Brown again, and Brown makes an acrobatic catch, and he gets past the sticks. That time it's a 20-yard gain. A.J. Brown was literally facing Jalen Hurts and turned at the last second and made a nice backwards catch right on over his shoulder. So it's now first and 10. This time they'll hand it off over to Saquon, or they fake the handoff over to Saquon, and Jalen Hurts is going to keep it himself. He runs up the middle. He gets 7 yards and slides down at the Pittsburgh 27-yard line. Already 43 yards on this drive for the Eagles offense, and they are looking much better out there. So Hurts only got 7 yards there. 2:20 left to be played in the first quarter. 2nd and 3. Receivers lined up over towards the right and the left. There's 2 on each side. They'll hand it off over to Barkley. Barkley takes it inside the 30 to the 20, towards the 10, towards the 5, and he's marked down right at the 5-yard line. Highsmith is the one that took him down. It's a 22-yard gain for Saquon Barkley, the MVP. Let's go, baby. All right, 1st and goal, right at the 5-yard line. Hurts will hand it off to Saquon. Saquon dives on forward, gets past the line of scrimmage, and Minkah Fitzpatrick is the one that tackles him, and it's just a gain of about a half a yard. AJ and Jalen must hate each other so much that this chemistry together is pretty good. Hey, guess what? Kobe and Shaq didn't like each other when they played, and they had a lot of disagreements, and guess what? Their chemistry was really, really good, too. 2nd and goal, 1:18 left to go. They fake the handoff to Saquon. Hurts drives it into the end zone. He throws it to Brown, and he catches it for a touchdown. And that makes it now 9-3 Philadelphia. A.J. Brown on that drive, doing a good job, 4 receptions, and a total of 53 yards. And he's able to catch the touchdown, and the Birds go up 9-3. All right. Nice job by A.J. to just attack that hole up the middle. And Jalen Hurts able to find A.J. Brown in stride. 9-3 Eagles. Extra point coming on up. Ball spotted. The kick is up, and the kick is good by Jake Elliott, and that makes it a 10-3 ball game. All right, let's go, baby. Nice job. Woo! Nice. Already 104 passing yards for Hurts. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Let's go, baby. 10-3 Philadelphia. All right, Detroit did just score. By the way, what's going on, Larry? How you doing, man? Good stuff. Thank you so much for coming on here, watching from the hospital waiting area. Oh, dude, thank you so much for coming on over your prayers, man. Hopefully things are going okay. I hope you're doing all right, man. 14-6, Detroit just was able to attack and get an extra point, and they are now down by 7. It was Patrick, the tight end, that caught a 12-yard touchdown pass from Jared Goff, and the extra point was good. So Detroit puts up 70 yards on 9 plays with 3:25 on that drive. The offense is clicking again, says Denbrew. Hey, man. You know, Jalen Hurts wants to shut up the haters, and guess what? I like it. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Keep it up, though. Keep it up. Just don't turn the ball over. 2nd week in a row, we don't have the game here in Florida. Been brutal not to be able to watch them live, says Denbrew. I'm sorry about that, man. But thanks for coming on here. If you guys are new to the channel, let me go to my monologue screen for a very, very quick second. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on the notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when we go live. Let's put up this graphic up here. All right. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Appreciate you guys coming on here for so much. I don't know why I'm so white in this light. Ugh. Let's see if that's better. Not really. But yeah, we covered the Phillies. We covered the Sixers. We covered the Eagles on here. The Eagles are the only best thing that's on here right now. But if you guys enjoy my content, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on the bell icons, man. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up over these next couple of weeks as we go into the holiday weekend in about a couple of weeks. So that'll be really, really cool. All right. Here comes man out there, and he will kick it off over towards the back of the end zone. It'll actually take a bounce, and taking a knee will be the kick returner for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's 10-3 as Russell Wilson's going to go back out there again. So Wilson has only been able to initiate a total of just 4 netting yards in this game so far, and the Eagles have forced 3 and outs on 4 drives. So they've done their job for sure. Sixers just have been snake bitten with injuries and more. Yes, absolutely. Fly, Eagles, fly. Dwayne's here. What's going on? What's up, David? How you doing, man? How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. We got Russell Wilson under center. Triple receivers over towards the right side. Freiermuth in motion, going from right to left, and now sets up right in front of Najee Harris. They'll pitch it back over to Najee. Takes it past the right guard, and he is marked down right at about the 31-yard line. It's actually Jaylen Warren who was out there. It was not Najee Harris, so it's just a gain of 1 yard, and Nakobe Dean is the guy that takes him down. It's funny to me how, I was having this conversation last night with somebody, and Nakobe Dean has just been one of those guys this year where, if you would have said to me coming into this season that Nakobe Dean would have a really, really good year and would actually stay healthy, probably would have told you that you were definitely wrong about that, and I wouldn't have believed it. Here we go. Here's Wilson with the handoff, this time over to Harris, who plows up, and he gets over towards the 35-yard line, and there's a flag thrown. It was a 5-yard gain, and let's see what the flag is going to be. Looks like Pittsburgh is coming back. There's 28 seconds to go in the first quarter, and we have yet to wait and see what this call is going to be. It looks like they're going to call illegal motion on Van Jefferson. So it's a 5-yard penalty, and that sends them back to the Pittsburgh 26-yard line. It's now 2nd and 14. Legal motion. And a guy who won a Super Bowl with the LA Rams about 3 years ago or so is now on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's Van Jefferson. 2nd and 14. They'll have time to run one more play. There's about 1 second separating the play clock from the game clock. Here's Wilson who will get the snap. He looks up the middle. He fires it, and it is caught right at about the 30, spinning forward towards the 35 and getting an extra 7 yards after that will be Najee Harris, I believe, but another flag thrown. And I think that they're going to call it back. Once again, it looks like it's going to go on one of the offensive linemen for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's going to be on Moore. Yes, it will be. It's an offensive holding, and that's a 10-yard penalty. And we have to replay 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 24. And that's going to do it here in this first quarter. So the first quarter comes to an end. The Eagles lead at 10-3. They were tied up 3-3, and A.J. Brown had a very good last Eagles offensive drive. And he was able to catch a touchdown, a 5-yard pass from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles lead at 10-3 as they go into the second quarter. All right, let's go back to Detroit. Let's go back to Detroit. Again, if Detroit loses and if the Eagles win, the Eagles and Detroit will be tied for first place. Then you add in the Vikings. They play tomorrow night against the Chicago Bears. That should be a fun one, too. 9 first downs for Buffalo, 5 for Detroit. Josh Allen back out there for the Buffalo Bills. 12 minutes left to go in the second quarter of that game. They go from right to left. Allen's under center. He fakes the handoff play action pass. He's looking towards his left side. He fires it to Dalton Kincaid, and he'll make the catch and just get about 5 yards. And it'll be a 2nd and 5. Or 2nd and 6, I should say. Davis just got a first down for the Buffalo Bills before that play occurred. So Dalton Kincaid gets a 4-yard catch. You have Kincaid and Knox. Knox had a 19-yard catch a little bit earlier in that first quarter. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. All right, here we go. We have a handoff over to Cook, and Cook tries to squibble his way over towards the left guard, and he just gains about maybe 2 yards. And Turner's the guy that takes him down. I think that the Lions have the tiebreaker over Detroit. They might. But it might come down to that final week where you guys have to play them. It's crazy. 2 Monday Night Football games staggered by a half hour. Why? Ratings and money. That's why. 3rd and 2, 10:35 left to go in the second quarter. And Allen again in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. He backs up over towards the 40. He has time. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Oh, man. It was Dalton Kincaid was wide open up the middle, and he could not make the catch. It went right through him like it was cellophane, and it's 4th and 2 at the Buffalo 49-yard line. Let's see, he had plenty of time. He ran a little slant, it looked like, and he was just wide open up the middle, and he could not catch it. I mean, was it touched and deflected? It was just a little bit, but he still should have caught that. He was wide open. Just tuning in as they're looking for the Eagles. They're up 10-3. They're going into the second quarter. We have our eyes on Buffalo. Buffalo still out there. It's 4th and 2 at the Buffalo 49. Allen in the shotgun gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught right at the 30. Taking it inside the 25 and being marked down at the 20 is Ty Johnson. I always forget I got to turn that back up. We need Buffalo to win. So do we, says Larry. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, is the Eagles back on? So Buffalo has it at the Detroit 20. Eagles got to play defense. Here we go. Wilson will get the snap. He's looking over towards his left side. He fires it over to Harris. Harris escapes, tries to get by Zach Baun, and Baun is the one that holds him right on the ankles, and he just goes nowhere, and the Eagles get another 3 and out on defense. I mean, this defense, this Beagles defense has been unbelievable. All right, let's go back to Buffalo and see what happens. 2nd and 3 at the Detroit 13-yard line. Johnson is the running back out there. It's not Cook. Allen is in the shotgun. Allen will get the snap. He's looking, and he flings it over towards his right side. Johnson will make the catch. He gets past the sticks, and he gets a first down out of it. It'll be a 1st and goal at the Detroit 6-yard line. So the Eagles will have the football at the Pittsburgh 45-yard line. Waitman just had a 42-yard punt, and Cooper DeJean was able to return it for 22 yards. So they have the ball with 13:40 left to go in the second quarter. Here comes Josh Allen. Allen is at the 6-yard line. It's a 1st and goal. They'll hand it off over to Cook. Cook goes over towards the left guard, gets past the left guard, and gets into the end zone, and the Bills get a touchdown again. James Cook able to put the Buffalo Bills up 20-7. Let's go, baby. That's awesome. 20-7 Buffalo. The 12th rushing touchdown this year for James Cook. I like that. Extra point coming on up for Bass. Ball spotted, kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, 21-7. Buffalo up by 2 touchdowns with 8:15 to go in the second quarter. And the Eagles are going to be returning in just a little bit. I like that, man. I like that a lot. Let's go Buffalo, baby. Let's go Buffalo. So unfortunately, as we said before, the Washington Commanders were barely able to hang on. They escaped with a win. The Saints were trying to go for the win by getting a possible 2-point conversion. And it did not work out. So if Washington would have lost and the Eagles would have won, the Eagles would have also clinched the division. Lions not able to jump out to a big lead. Now we'll see what they're made of, says Larry. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's looking good so far. It is. It is looking really, really good so far. It's great. 10-3 Eagles. They have it at the Pittsburgh 45-yard line. They lead it by 7. They break the huddle. Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense going from left to right, that is. Excuse me. Calcaterra in motion. They'll hand it off over to Barkley, who takes it over towards the right side. He spins and just gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Patrick Queen is the one that dove forward and was able to make the stop. Remember Patrick Queen, a guy that played for the Baltimore Ravens and had a very, very good career with them, was a big signing during the offseason by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ended up signing a 3-year, $41 million contract. He'll hand it off again over to Barkley, who runs up the middle, just gets 2 yards, though, and gets plowed by Patrick Queen once again. And they'll actually say that he got to the hash mark, and he'll be marked down at the Pittsburgh 42-yard line, so it's a 3rd and 7. 7 rushes for Saquon Barkley and a total of 31 rushing yards. He's averaged about 4.5 yards per carry so far in this game. Hurts lines him up. Duels over towards the left and the right. He'll get the snap. He's looking. He finds A.J. Brown, his partner in crime. He'll catch it right inside the 30, and he takes it all the way towards the 25-yard line. A.J. Brown today, 5 targets, 5 receptions, and a total of 65 receiving yards. He ran another slant, and A.J. Brown able to make a nice little catch. He got past Minka Fitzpatrick and then was taken down by Kazi. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 25 now. Hurts today 9 for 9 in the passing game for 121 yards. This time he'll get the snap. He throws it, tries to find Brown. It was almost picked off. It's deflected, though, by Porter, and it is incomplete. So Porter is the guy that was all up in A.J. Brown's wheelhouse, and that pass was troublesome for sure for Jalen Hurts, and luckily it was incomplete. Brown only had 4 targets in his last game, and all of a sudden, in this game, he has 6. Didn't have any receptions in that second half. 10-3 Philadelphia. They're up by 7. They're at the Pittsburgh 25-yard line. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking, and he throws it over to Devontae Smith, who catches it right on the outside and gains about 7 yards, and Porter takes him out of bounds. Nice little route run there by Devontae Smith. You want to try to get him involved in the offense. We've been talking a lot about A.J. Brown and how much of a big key factor he's been. But Devontae Smith, when he's healthy and when he's out there, he's another option for this Philadelphia Eagles offense to go to. 3rd and 3 with 11:25 left to be played in the first half. Both teams do have all 3 of their timeouts. Eagles up by 7. It's 10-3. Eagles are 11-2. The Steelers are 10-3. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts gets the snap again, backs up over towards the 20-yard line. He fires it over to Kenny Gainwell. Gainwell catches it at the 10, takes it to the 5, and he's marked down at the Pittsburgh 2-yard line. 16 yards on that catch by Kenny Gainwell, and Jackson is the one that takes him down. He was injured during the play, though, but Kenny Gainwell, having him become a target out there, he's been somebody that has been a gadget player for the Eagles in this game. 26 receiving yards and also 6 rushing yards so far in this first half. So good job by him. 1st and goal at the 2. And remember, Jackson is down. So we have an injury for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Want to take a timeout, and that's what they're going to do. It'll be an injury timeout. Dante Jackson in the 7th season went to LSU. He's 5 feet 10 inches tall and 180 pounds. It'll be 1st and goal, so I thought that they were going to cut to a TV timeout. Instead, it looks like it'll be a 30-second timeout. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Mod Squad, if you could do me a solid and help me out on here, I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Get rid of these bots that are on here. All right. 29 likes. We got 62 people on here watching. Denbrew, you're the man. Shout out to Denbrew, bro. I finally just pulled it up. Nice. All right, Montgomery just got no gain, so it's 4th and 4 for Detroit at the Buffalo 46-yard line. So they are in some trouble. Wonder if they're going to go for it or not. I assume no. First and goal with 10:53 left to go in this first half. Eagles up by 7. There's Lane Johnson out there. Stupid bots. I know, man. I have a lot of NFL bots. Let's see what's going on in this Detroit game. There's still nothing. No, not a lot of action. So they're going to go for it on 4th down. And it looks like they end up getting the first down out of it. They did. It was a 21-yard pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And now it's 2nd and 10 as Jahmyr Gibbs had no gain. So they got it. All right, back to the Birds game. 191 total yards for the Birds and just 11 for the Steelers. It's first and goal at the Pittsburgh 2-yard line. The Eagles' offense has been out there for 2.5 minutes. They've put up 43 yards on a total of 6 plays. Thank you, bots. Thanks, Larry. You're the man. Here we go. The ball gets battered around. Hurts actually comes up with the football, and I think he loses a yard out of it. There was a high snap, and it was deflected off of Hurts' hands. And, well, the Eagles dodged a bullet there because that snap was not good at all whatsoever. And Hurts was the one that caught it. He had to communicate with Kenny Gainwell, and Hurts luckily caught it. It's now 2nd and goal. They say that the Eagles got back to the line of scrimmage. Cannot turn the ball over on these types of plays here. Eagles have had 2 turnovers, thanks to 2 fumbles already, one by Hurts, the other one by Cooper DeJean on special teams. And the play clock is going to go down to 0, but we have a timeout called right before that by Nick Sirianni and the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. Let's go back to Detroit. So Detroit now is knocking on the door. They're at the Buffalo 15-yard line. There was a 10-yard scramble by Jared Goff, and that's how they got to the 10. So now it's a 2nd and 4 at the Buffalo 9. All right, at the 15 they started off, so now it's a 2nd and 4 at the Buffalo 9. They handed it off over to Jahmyr Gibbs. Second and goal at the Pittsburgh 2. And the Eagles are going to go into the huddle. They will now break the huddle. They've had the ball for 13 minutes and 3 seconds so far. Pittsburgh's only had the ball for about 7 minutes, so they're winning the time of possession, which is good. Hurts will get the snap. He's going to run, and he'll try to keep it himself. He gets back over to the line, and he shows the ball right at about the 1, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. Patrick Queen again having a very big impact on this game up front. He's able to stop Jalen Hurts. They'll say that he was marked down right at about the 2 again, so he just got back over to the line. I thought maybe he gained maybe half a yard out of it, though. An inch of a yard. But it's now 3rd and goal. Can the Eagles get into the end zone? This Pittsburgh defense has been very good up front, but the Eagles are trying to break through the wall. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking towards the end zone. Finds Devontae Smith. He'll make the catch. And the Birds go up 16-3. Smith running towards the inside and was able to make a nice little catch, running a nice little route. And it's a 2-yard pass from Jalen Hurts, his 2nd pass and touchdown today. The first one was to A.J. Brown for 5. This time it's to Devontae Smith for 2. All right. And Detroit just scored a touchdown, so it's now 21-13. Extra point coming up for both teams. Here comes Jake Elliott for the extra point. Ball spotted. Kick is up. And the kick is good. Good. Good stuff. There we go. How about this football team, man? Nice. ES Eagles. All right. So it's now 17-3. And so what happened in the Detroit game? Let's see what happened. So it was a Skipper that caught a 9-yard pass from Jared Goff. So Skipper able to come up with a nice catch. And that's how Detroit comes up with their next 7 points. See any drones lately, JJ? No, I have not. Let's go, baby. EAGLES. Let's go. I'll tell you this. Jalen Hurts is having the best game of the season so far today. He is. He's having his best game out there. And that is big because I've wondered, and of course he has to keep it up, right? Like, we're not even through the second quarter yet. But so far, so good for Jalen Hurts. I got to tell you, he's been really good in this game. And I like that. Continue to shut me up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tackle was eligible. Touchdown. Skipper is an offensive tackle. Yeah. I was going to say, Skipper, I think, is an offensive tackle because I'm looking at his number. He's number 70, so he was eligible. How about that? All right, let's go back to the Birds game. Are they back on? I don't know. We got Vikings and Bears tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. That should be fun. And then I think it's Las Vegas and Denver at 8:30. Is that right? Steelers are blown out. 9 plays, 45 yards for the Birds in a matter of 4.5 minutes. Devontae Smith ends up catching a 2-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts. And Braden Mann is going to go back out there, and he will kick it off for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see what happens. Just watch our last video. I feel like the Phillies should have done more. I wish that we would have gotten Tucker, says Jacob. I feel you, man. I feel you, dude. Yep. All right, so the kick is high. It's pretty deep. It's going to go towards the back of the end zone. And a touchback is going to be called. So the Eagles will set up shop at their own 30-yard line. I feel you, man. Vegas versus Atlanta. Oh, Vegas versus Atlanta. Okay. And the Broncos play Thursday. Sorry, yes. Yes, you're right. Hurts today in the passing game, 12 for 13 with 146 passing yards, 2 touchdowns as well. Tucker was the guy I really, really wanted. They're running it back. Yeah, I know. I wanted Kyle Tucker too. Here comes Wilson in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. He looks over towards his left side, and he fires it. It's caught. And it'll be towards Skournick, who makes the 12-yard gain. The Kobe Dean tackles him, and he takes it all the way towards the Pittsburgh 47. He caught it right at the 42 and got an extra 5 yards after the catch. So it's a 17-yard gain, and the ball spotted at the Pittsburgh 47-yard line. Nobody's watching that game. Maybe for fantasy football, but that's it. I actually will be watching it because I'm facing Brock Bowers, and it's playoffs. Wilson again in the shotgun formation. He'll keep it this time. He'll take it over towards the left side, gets it all the way towards the 50, tries to slide over towards the Philadelphia 45, and he to the Pittsburgh 45, and he's marked down at the Pittsburgh 47. No, it is the Philadelphia 45. I always forget. Yes, it is the Philadelphia 45, so that is where he is stopped there. Yes. And he took a little hit from Reed Blankenship. He did. So there is a flag. I wonder if they're going to call that on Reed Blankenship there. Don't know. Brock Bowers, that's about it, says Larry. So unnecessary roughness is going to be called on Reed. I don't know about that, man. That's a ticky-tack call. They call a personal foul. That's a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to put Pittsburgh at the Philadelphia 30. Oof. Yeah, that is helmet to helmet. Yeah. It's really shoulder to helmet, but still, yeah. You're right. All right. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 30-yard line. And that penalty was big. That was a big penalty. Wilson now under center. As a receiver in motion. No George Pickens, by the way, in this game. It's a big loss for Pittsburgh. That's their number one receiver, of course. Here's Warren, who gets the snap, and he'll run it himself, and he'll take it past the left guard, and he gets 4 yards out of it. Jalix Hunt, though, is able to meet him right at the Philadelphia 26 hash mark, and it's just a 4-yard gain that comes out of it. 7:38 left to be played in this second quarter, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have put up their best drive of the game. 44 yards, 3 plays in a matter of 1 minute and 5 seconds. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson will hand it off again over to Najee Harris. And Harris gets 4 yards, and Milton Williams and Jacoby Dean stop him right at the Philadelphia 22. So it's a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 2 coming on up. They've been going to the ground game a little bit more, and it's certainly been more effective for Pittsburgh on their offense. However, Najee Harris with 4 rushes for 8 yards. Haven't really been able to get too much out of it, but it's been all right for them so far. 3rd and 2 with 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. 5 seconds left on the play clock. There's a receiver in motion. Wilson again will get the snap. And he escapes the pressure, he'll escape the pocket, roll over towards the right side, take it past the 30, and he'll take it to the 25 to the 20, and he is marked out of bounds at the Philadelphia 19-yard line. So he gets 3 yards out of that scramble, and he had some space to operate after he was able to escape the pass rush. Tell you what, that right guard for Pittsburgh did a really good job at stopping one of those Eagles defensive players, and he hurtled right on over him. That was unbelievable. 1st and 10. Carter's the one that chased him right out of bounds. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now under 6. There's 2 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson will get the snap just in time, and he hands it off to his running back, Najee Harris, and he gets maybe a yard. Just ran it right up the middle. It was Jalen Warren who was stopped by Jalen Carter, and Darius Slay gets hurt, and he is down. He's down. He's sitting up, and he tells the training staff to come on out and check up on him. So Darius Slay is down. That's not good for the Eagles. Slay, of course, a 6-time Pro Bowler for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's 17-3. And a timeout taken at the 5:36 mark. What's up, Serena? How you doing? I would be a bad reporter, says Serena. What's going on, Serena? How you doing? Thanks so much for coming on here. They just recapped Steeler possessions. 5 punts and a field goal. Yep. It's, 4 3-and-outs. 4 3-and-outs. Here we go. Josh Allen is in the red zone. It's a 3rd and goal at the 1. Allen looking to put the Bills up by 2 touchdowns again. He gets the snap. He looks for his receiver. There's a flag thrown, though. It was supposed to go to Johnson, Deontay Johnson, I believe. And we have a flag thrown, and I think that's going to go against Detroit. What's up, Eagles Nation? What is up, Katie? How you doing, Katie? Let's see what the penalty is going to be on. I think it's a false start on the offense, and it's now going to be 3rd and goal, so that's a 5-yard penalty. And they'll have it at the Detroit 6. That's where they got to back up to now. They were just at the 1. 3rd and goal at the 6. Come on, man. We need the Bills to beat Detroit. If the Bills beat Detroit and if the Eagles win, the Eagles will be tied with Detroit in the standings for first place. 3rd and goal with 1:53 left to go. in the second quarter. Allen in the shotgun will get the snap. He backs up over towards the 15, and he throws it into the end zone. It's incomplete. No flags, and it'll be 4th and goal coming on up. Branch was the guy that did a good job at staying on top of one of the receivers. It was who was that? Amari Cooper, right? Was that Amari? No, Amari Cooper was the other receiver that was being covered. But we do have a player down, and again, it's a 4th and goal with 1:47 left to go. All right, here we go. Back to the Pittsburgh game. Let's go. 2nd and 9 with 5:25 left to go in the second quarter. If the Vikings win, it'll be a 3-way tie. Yes, it will be. Russell Wilson will get the snap. He escapes the pressure. He climbs the pocket, takes it to the 20, to the 15, and he's marked down right at about the 10, and he gets a first down. They'll say that he actually did not get the first down, and it's going to be a 3-and-1 at the 10. They had to get to the 9. Thought maybe he just got there, but he did not. Did not get there. So can the Eagles get a stop? Wilson under center. He plunges forward, and on the QB sneak, he gets 2 yards out of it. And it's now a 1st and goal at the 8. Timeout number 2 is just taken by Detroit with 1:47 to go in that first half. 1st and goal for the Birds at the 8-yard line. Or 1st and goal for the Steelers at the Birds' 8-yard line, sorry. Wilson under center again. Freiermuth in motion. They pitch it back over to Najee Harris. Harris tries to get back over to the line of scrimmage, and he barely does. He lost about half a yard, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson is the one that is able to take down Najee Harris. Harris has not been effective today in the running game. 5 rushes for 7 yards. 34 rushing yards for the Steelers. That's how much they've netted. The Eagles have netted 47. Eagles have also netted 146 passing yards, and the Steelers have only netted 23. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson again under center. Fakes the handoff. Play action pass. He throws it. It's caught right at the 10, but nice job by Cooper DeJean to take down Van Jefferson. So Jefferson caught it right on the outside, and Cooper DeJean stayed right on him, and it's now 3rd and goal at the Philadelphia 9. That was a big stop by Cooper. Come on, man. And I did not mean to play the bell. All right, let's go, man. 2:55 left to be played. Buffalo. Got to see what goes on there in just a few moments. 3rd and goal here in this game, though. The Steelers have it at the Philadelphia 9-yard line. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson will get the snap again. He has time. Throws it over towards the right side. And it is caught by Freiermuth into the end zone. And it is good enough for a touchdown. Pat Freiermuth able to make a nice catch. It's a 9-yard touchdown pass from Russell Wilson. And now it's back to a 1-possession ball game. 17-9 is the score. It was Zach Baun that tried to stay on him. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson came over at the very last second. And Freiermuth still hung on to it. C.J. Gardner-Johnson tried to take it away from him. And Freiermuth was still able to make the catch. Boswell with the extra point. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and the kick hits the right side of the crossbar, but it goes in, and it's good. Got the little doink, and it still went through, and it's 17-10 with 2:34 left to go in the first half. All right. Well, what's the delay in this Buffalo game? I don't know what the delay is, but they're in a timeout. Steelers touchdown drive. 11 plays, 1 penalty, 70 yards in a matter of 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Hit the bell icon as well. That way you'll know when we go live. All right. Come on. Come on, man. Orlando Magic are the favorites to land Anthony Simons in a potential trade. I want Anthony Simons, but that doesn't make sense for us to get him, honestly. 4th and 6 at the Detroit 6. I don't know what is going on over there, but we have a kickoff for Boswell and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bills are still at the Detroit 6-yard line. I know, but they've been there forever. I don't know why. I don't know what the heck the delay is. Boswell's kick is going to go towards the end zone. It'll be caught, though, by Gainwell. It takes all the way to the 15, to the 20. Tries to plow up the middle and get over to the Philadelphia 30. And, well, if he would have just taken a knee, he would have gotten to the same spot. 17-10. What's the jersey drone phenomenon? The jersey drone. But I thought you meant, like, my Eagles jersey. Sorry, I got a little bit confused. Thought you were talking about my Eagles jersey. Now I understand what you're saying. All right, come on, man. 17-10. Eagles up by 7 with 2:28 left to go in the second quarter. Hurts will hand it off over to Gainwell, and he gets about a couple of yards as he runs up the middle. But he is stopped in the timeout taken by Pittsburgh with 2:22 left to be played. Bills were at the 1-yard line but had a false start. I know, but it's been like 5 minutes. It's been like 5 minutes. 21-14. So Bass came on for the field goal. The ball was spotted, and the kick is no good for Buffalo. And so Detroit has it at their own 20-yard line. Wow. Finally, we got an update. That timeout was like 7 minutes. 2nd and 7 here in Philadelphia with 2:22 left to be played in the first half. We got the Buffalo-Detroit game down below, in case you are wondering. Hopefully you guys can see it. 2nd and 7 for Philadelphia. Let's go. At the Philadelphia 33-yard line. 5 seconds left on the play clock for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense. Hurts will get the snap. He'll run up the middle, try to climb the pocket, and he gets taken down right at the line of scrimmage by T.J. Watts. And they're going to let the clock go down to the 2-minute warning. So it'll be a 3rd and 7 when we return at the Philadelphia 33-yard line. And we'll see what happens when the Eagles return to action. All right. Come on, man. So Jared Goff just made a 16-yard pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown. 55 seconds to go in the first half of that game. Goff will get the snap. He tries to find a receiver, and it's incomplete. That was Jahmyr Gibbs, who was open towards that left side. And the clock stops with 51 seconds to go. Lions have a plus 138 scoring margin in the second quarter, according to CBS's graphics team. Which is the best in any quarter in the NFL, in NFL history. About that. 51 seconds to go in the second quarter, and the Lions have the football at the Buffalo 34. Getting the snap is Jared Goff. He tries to find a receiver. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, but it's incomplete. And Taron Johnson is the guy that provided really good coverage, and so was Jalen Phillips. They were both on Amon-Ra St. Brown there. It's now 3rd and 10 at the Buffalo 34. 46 seconds to go. Buffalo has 2 timeouts. Detroit has 1. And again, we need Detroit to lose and the Eagles to win in order for the Eagles to be tied for the first seed. Detroit has the ball, though. Goff will get the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown was wide open right at the 20, and he could not make the catch. And 4th and 10 coming on up. St. Brown beat his man Johnson to the punch, and it just went right off of his fingertips, and he could not haul it in and make the catch. Wow. And the field goal unit, I think, is going to go out there, and that's what it looks like. It'll be Jake Bates out there for a 52-yard attempt. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it is wide left. No good. 36 seconds to go, and Buffalo will have it at their own 42-yard line. Nice. Very, very nice. All right, back out of the 2-minute warning for the Birds. They've got to get a first down. It's a 3rd and 7, remember, at the Philadelphia 33. Hurts in the shotgun. Triple receivers over towards the left side. And Hurts will back up and get the snap, but we have a couple flags coming from all different places. Oh, man. Lane Johnson's going to get called for a false start. He moved. He did. He did move. So it's a 5-yard penalty. Now it's a 3rd and 12. Just made it a little bit more difficult for Philadelphia. Lions lose. Eagles win. We're going to the Super Bowl, baby. I'm sure Larry has something else to say about that, about his Minnesota Vikings, if they win tomorrow and all three of us are tied. 3rd and 12 with 2 minutes to go. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He'll roll over towards his left side. Pressure's coming, and down he goes. And he loses 10 yards, 12 yards. T.J. Watt is the one that sacks him, and he celebrates and does a little celebration dance, and that backs him up right at the Philadelphia 16-yard line. So Hurts gets sacked, and the Steelers are going to get the football back. The ball was almost punched out again by T.J. Watt, but he was able to get the sack. 4th and 24, 1:26 left to go, and a timeout called by Pittsburgh. So they're now down to 1 timeout. All right, let's go back to the Bills game. Eagles up 17-10, but Pittsburgh's going to get the football back. We had a flag thrown in the Bills game. Allen threw it, and I don't know if they're going to call intentional. I don't know what the heck it was, but intentional grounding? Intentional grounding, I figured that was going to be the call. They're going to reset the game clock to 21 seconds. Oof. So that is an 11-yard penalty, and it's 2nd and 21 at the Buffalo 31-yard line. All right, so here we go, back to the Eagles game. And man is going to go out there to punt the football with 1:17 left to go in the first half. So man punts it for about 29 yards. It's down by Trotter right at the Philadelphia 45-yard line, and the Steelers are going to be in pretty good field position. Here comes Russell Wilson, who will get the snap. He looks for a receiver. He finds Freiermuth. He catches it, but he fumbles the ball. And does he pick it back up? He does. He got it. It was recovered right at the Philadelphia 36 by Freiermuth. He was all over it and got it. 1 minute left to go. He's at the Philadelphia 33. Getting the snap again is Wilson. He finds Freiermuth again. And that time it's a gain of 6. And it's now 2nd and 4. He did not get out of bounds. 45 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Remember, there's still one timeout left, and I think Pittsburgh is going to burn it. So Pat Freiermuth has certainly gotten more effective and a lot more touches over these last couple of offensive plays that they've had. 4 receptions in this game, 29 yards, and 1 touchdown. My mom's here. What's up, Mom? How you doing? Greetings from West Palm Beach, JJ. What's up? Oh, man. Hey, Mom is in my neck of the woods. That's funny. The play is going to be under review to see if this is a completion or not, to see if Freiermuth had full possession when he caught it. So it's going to go down as a booth review. Meanwhile, there's 8 seconds left to go in the first half of the Buffalo game. Buffalo has it at the Detroit 48-yard line. They just burned their third and final timeout. Let's see what Josh Allen does here. 21-14. Allen with an empty backfield. Breaks the huddle. We have Shakir in motion. Allen will get the snap. He's looking. Still looking. He fires it, and it's incomplete to Dalton Kincaid. There's 2 seconds to go. 2 seconds to go in that first half. So let's see what the call is here. They call it an incomplete pass to Pat Freiermuth, and the call was reversed. So there's 40 seconds to go in the first half of the Eagles game, or 56 seconds to go. They added 16 seconds back on the clock. 56 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. Eagles up 17-10. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Come on, man. William says hello from Nashville. That's not that far from my sister. That's cool. All right, come on. Russell Wilson, again, lines him up in the shotgun formation. 33 seconds left on the play clock. He'll get the snap. He backs up. Pressure's coming, and down he goes. The Eagles able to get a sack. It's by Nolan Smith Jr. What a game he's had today. So that is a loss of 8. Or a loss of 10, I should say. And the third and final timeout taken by Pittsburgh. It's 3rd and 20 at the Philadelphia 43. And that was much needed. This Eagles defense has been A+ in this game so far. 48 seconds to go. The Steelers just burned their third and final timeout. Eagles still have 2 timeouts left. They could get the ball back, potentially. Oh, no, they can't. It's now a 3rd and 20. So if it's an incomplete pass here, that would be great. Maybe there is a chance. Let's see. Come on. 3rd and 20. Wilson lines them up. 2 receivers towards the right and 2 to the left. He'll get the snap. He looks for a receiver. He fires it, and then it's complete. Running an inside slant route. Looks like it was Austin who got it, and the Eagles are going to call for time. So it's a 12-yard gain. The ball spotted at the Philadelphia 31, and it's now 4th and 9, and Boswell is going to go out there to kick what's going to be a 49 to a 50-yard field goal, and the Eagles, they do take their second timeout. Josh Allen's pass was complete to Shakir for 7 yards, but that wraps up the first half in Detroit. So Detroit is up 21-14 at halftime. It's 4th and 9. And Boswell is going to go out there for a field goal for at least 49 yards, maybe 50. See how much they say. It is a 49-yard attempt. 42 seconds to go in this first half. Let's see. Snapped, spotted, kick is up by Boswell, and the kick is good. Well, that helps me in fantasy. 17-13. is the score with 37 seconds to go in the first half. And the Eagles will get the ball one more time before the first half is done. Why would the Eagles help them with the timeout? Because the Eagles want to get the ball back, and they want to get a field goal because they don't get the ball to start off the second half, I don't think. They would have had time to go for the field goal anyways. So the Eagles want to try to get some time back. They still have one timeout to go. I can't really blame them. Would love a field goal before half, but I know that that's a lot. It's a lot for Jake Elliott, but I don't know. Saquon Barkley is still testing out his leg with a trainer, says John Clark. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what that means. 37 seconds to go. Eagles get the ball at the half. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. All right, this time it's going to be caught inside the 5, taking it all the way towards the 10, towards the 20 is Gainwell. Gainwell still on his feet over at the 30, and he's finally marked down at the 35-yard line. Man, oh man, Kenny Gainwell escaped a tackle right at the 30. I thought for sure he was going to go down. And, well, he took it over towards the 35. Saquon Barkley has his helmet on and is standing on the sideline, says John Clark. So he will come back in for Philadelphia. 28 seconds left to go in the first half of the Eagles-Steelers ball game. Eagles still have one timeout to go. They have it at their own 35-yard line. Hurts 12 for 13 in the passing game. They're going to try to be aggressive here. Smith is now in motion, going from left to right. Hurts will get the snap again. He'll step up, and he'll just take it down. He'll be taken down all by himself. He got a little block there, but a Steelers defensive player was about ready to break on through, and he took a knee, and that is going to do it. So the Eagles are up by 4 going into halftime. They do not decide to burn that final timeout. And, well, we go into halftime, and the Eagles are up by 4. All right, 17-13 is the score. Jalen Hurts was sacked on the Eagles' final 3 offensive snaps of the first half. Yeah, that is still recorded as a sack. All right, well, that is the score of the first half of the Eagles game. All right, let's talk about this, man. Grades for that first half. Please let me know down below. I'm gonna go back to the monologue screen, and we're gonna talk about this. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. So let's talk. Grades on that first half. Okay, grades on that first half, bro. Well, let's talk about the first half. I'm gonna give the Eagles a B. I give them a B because their defense was great on those first 4 drives, defensively, causing all 3 and outs. But I give them a solid B. A solid B is what I'm going to go for today. Saquon really hasn't had to do much. Jalen Hurts has been really good in this game. I'll give him a B+. But where would I like improvement? I think that the turnovers are the reason why I'm going to go for a B. The turnovers are why I'm going to go for it, because Hurts had the fumble. Cooper DeJean fumbled the ball. We should be crushing the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. We should be. This should be a shutout. So I'm going with a solid B. The Eagles' defense, can we just call this defense a top 5 defense in the NFL? Can we finally just be like, this Eagles defense for sure is top 5. Zach Bond's a Pro Bowler. Jalen Carter's a Pro Bowler. Quinyon Mitchell, to me, should be up there with being a Pro Bowler. And Nolan Smith and Milton Williams and Josh Sweat are all having great games. So, I don't know. To me, they're a top 5 defense right now. They really, really are. This defense is playing so well. A.J. Brown's having a very good game. I like how he's getting involved in the passing game. And Devontae Smith, both of them combined, have gone for, 88 or 98 yards. That's pretty good. Early games were not close. Late games are all close. Well, we all knew that these games were going to be better. That's for sure. We all knew that they were going to be better. But can we call this defense a top 5 defense? Yes or no? Comment down below. We're going to actually put up a poll question. If the Eagles win, are you convinced that they're going to the Super Bowl? 62% of you say yes, and 38% of you say no. Kansas City and Detroit are numbers 1 and 2, says Jane. When Aiden Hutchinson's healthy, I would agree with you, even though their defense is still really good. I like Pittsburgh's defense, though. I think Pittsburgh's defense is really, really strong as well. But I'm going with the Eagles being at least a top 5 defense. Kansas City's up there for sure as well. But yeah, are the Eagles a top 5 defense? We're going to ask that poll question right now. Are they a top 5 defense? Are the Eagles a top 5 overall? A top 5 overall defensive team? Yes or no? That's the poll question. You'd say top 3. I'm going to still say top 5. Easily top 5. Maybe top 3, but I can't definitively say that they're a top 3. I can definitively say that they are a top 5 defense, though. So, but yeah, it's all good stuff. What else can we talk about? What else can we describe in this game? I don't know. Yes, George Pickens, losing him, that's a big loss for Pittsburgh. Let's not sugarcoat that, right? He's their number 1 option out there. But the Eagles, I think, are, even though they're dominating with the amount of yards that they're getting, they have to be doing better. I still think that this should be a shutout. So that's why I'm going with a B, even though you really could argue it could be a C. But, yeah, I don't know. Dude, I need to check fantasy. I need to check fantasy to see how I'm doing. Boswell with those field goals are really helping, so that's nice. A.J. Brown's touchdown really hurt me, but that's okay. I guess that's all right. All right. I don't know what else is there to really talk about. Yeah, Cooper DeJean's fumble, that was not good. That was not good. I don't know what's going on with Cooper, man. I don't know what's going on with Cooper DeJean over these last 2 weeks. He had a nice little tackle, another nice play. That was I think it was during the second quarter where he had a nice tackle. I can't really remember off the back of my head, but that was nice. Guys, we need 8 more subscribers in order for us to get to 4,700. I need us to get there, man. I need us to get there. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. We got 57 people tuning in. We got 29 likes. We got to get to... We have to do better. We have to do better. We're actually at 40, but still. Hey, can Russ have a Hall of Fame career without ever throwing over the middle, says Larry? I don't know. But, sticking back to this Birds game, what they're going to have to do in the second half is they're going to have to not turn the ball over, and they're going to have to, I think, this is the game where we need to see Jalen Hurts step up to the occasion. I don't think it's Saquon's day. I know that Saquon Barkley is a second-half running back, and if they have to rely on him, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Hey, JJ, could you please update the emojis from 76ers to Eagles? Thanks. Yeah, I could do that. That means I'd have to take a timeout. But yeah, I should have thought about that before. I can do that. All right, I'll do that. I hate changing these things. I wish that it would just stick to... I wish that we could just have more. But we got to get more members. And that's the only way we do it. So I will see you guys very soon. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We'll get these emojis up and running. All right, bye. All right. Okay. All right. What's going on in Buffalo? What's going on, everybody? How you all doing? How's everybody doing, man? How is everybody doing? Buffalo got a touchdown. An extra point coming up by Bass. It's up, and it's good. Nice. Very, very nice. A 41-yard run by James Cook. And he gets a touchdown out of it. Nice. Very nice. That's how we do it. Nice. I like that. 41-yard rushing touchdown by Cook. Nice. All right. LES Eagles. Let's go. All right, so Boswell kicks it, and the Eagles will have it at their own 30. So now Saquon Barkley out there for the Eagles as the running back. And they're going to run it with Saquon, and he just gets about 2 yards. He's taken down right on the left side of the hash mark and just gets 2 yards out of it. Nice. They just hitting the bong. No, I was getting the emojis ready. I told you. Hitting the bong. Heck no. Heck no. That's not what I'm doing. 17-13. I'll get the bong after we win, man. I don't have one, though. Hurts is going to roll out over towards the left side as he gets the snap, and he takes it all the way to the 35, to the 40, and he's marked to the bounds of the 41-yard line. A 9-yard scramble by Jalen Hurts. Hurts today, 19 rushing yards and a total of 165 scrimmage yards. I guess that's what you call it. Total yards in this game, 146 passing. So that's good stuff by Jalen Hurts. 14 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Eagles up by 4, 17-13. Hurts hands it off over to Saquon to run towards the outside, gets past the line of scrimmage, and takes it to the 44. And he gets 3 yards out of it. Roberts there to take him down right from the shoulders. There's Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles ended up getting some points on the board in the first quarter, but they're only up by 4. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We need 8 more subscribers in order for us to get to 4,700. Let's go. Let's go. 2nd and 7. Hurts in the shotgun. Devontae Smith in motion, going from left to right. Hurts will get the snap. He finds Devontae Smith wide open, who catches it inside the 50 and takes it to the Pittsburgh 48-yard line, and that'll move the sticks again. Hurts with an 8-yard pass to Devontae Smith, and Jason Pierre-Paul, I think, is the one that is able to tackle him. Nice. Say it was Pierre, and I saw Jay, but I didn't see the Paul. So, 1st and 10 with 12:44 left to go in the third quarter. Hurts with a play-action pass. He finds Grant Calcaterra, who makes the catch, gets past the sticks over towards the near sideline, and gets another 10 yards out of it, but there is a flag thrown, and they're going to call it back. They will call it back for the Philadelphia Eagles. And they're showing Devontae Smith. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna. Yep, it's gonna call. They're gonna call offensive pass interference on Devontae Smith. And as Grant Calcaterra was gonna make the catch, Calcaterra caught it, but the person that was supposed to be his target, was bounced by Devontae Smith right in that mask, the face mask. We just got word that Jackson, who's the cornerback, one of the cornerbacks for Pittsburgh, is now out of the game. So it was a 12-yard penalty, or a 10-yard penalty, and it's now 1st and 20. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the high snap. He's looking towards his right now, looking towards the center, and now will escape the pocket. The flag comes, and he throws it over to Devontae Smith, and it is incomplete. is incomplete, and I wonder if this is going to go against Pittsburgh. Let's see. No, it's going to be on Tyler Steen, and for an offensive holding, the penalty is declined, and it'll be a 2nd down and 20 yards to go. 2nd and 20 with 12:08 left to be played in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles have some business to do. They got to get some points on the board here. Don't want these penalties to come back and bite you. They've had a couple of penalties today. Brown in motion, going from left to right. Once again, Hurts calls for the football. He'll get the snap. He will navigate the field. He climbs the pocket, takes it to the 40, throws it over towards the 50. It's caught by Devontae Smith, and Smith takes it all the way inside the 40 to the Pittsburgh 38-yard line and gets 20 yards out of it. How about that play by Jalen Hurts, able to sneak through and be able to throw it right before the line of scrimmage, of course, and he was able to find Devontae Smith, and he catches it for 28 yards. Hurts on a keeper. Will try to take a pass to the line of scrimmage, and he gets no gain. He just got back over to the line. His left knee was down. He was going to hand it off to Saquon, and it ended up being a keeper instead. What's up? Pick play. More laundry. What's up? Anybody else find that weird? Says Tom. No, because again, this is why you need reps. When you repeat yourself a lot, you need the reps. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I think he's been doing that every game. Hurts backs up as he gets the shotgun snap. He throws it over to Devontae Smith, and Devontae will haul it in and make the catch for just about 4 yards. And Herbig will stop him right on the hash mark at the Pittsburgh 34. Let's go. It's 3rd and 6 with 10:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Empty backfield this time for Jalen Hurts, who will get the snap. He looks for Devontae Smith running a slant, and he got it right at the 30, and he's taken down again by Pierre. He's made some really, really good tackles on this drive. That was a big stop, too. Pierre had him on a one-on-one matchup, and Devontae caught it, but he had nowhere to go. It's now 4th and 2 at the Pittsburgh 30-yard line. And it looks like Elliott's going to go out there for the field goal, and they're going to try to make this a 7-point game. Elliott has not been so sharp this season. Let's see if they can get it here. This is a 48-yard attempt. Ball snapped, spotted, kick is up, and Elliott's kick is good. It goes on through, and it's now 20-13 with 9:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter. There is a flag thrown, though. I think it came after the kick. That's what it looks like, because Elliott's now walking off. Let's see what this flag is. 3 of the refs are gathering together to try to come up with a decision here. Personal foul on the defense for unnecessary roughness. And that's on Montravius Adams, the defensive tackle for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that gives the Eagles a 1st down out of it. Wow. So it's 17-13 instead, and the Eagles will keep the drive alive, and they'll have the ball spotted at the 15. So this gives them some extra life. Let's see if they can take advantage of this. So they're in the red zone now, the Eagles. It's a big call. Hurts now in the shotgun. He has Kenny Gainwell over towards his right side, or towards his left side, and Saquon Barkley towards his right. He'll keep it. He'll give it up to Devontae Smith, though, who's now running in the flat, and he gets it as he makes the catch and gets 1 yard out of it and takes it out of bounds over towards the near side. So it'll be a 2nd and 9 right at the Pittsburgh 14. Wow. Nice. That's very, very nice. What's up, Em? What is up? Wanted to say hi. Sorry, we have a lot of spam. We have a lot of bots on here. So, sorry, I can't keep up with everything because all these bots are writing a lot of stuff. Smith is in motion now, going from left to right. Hurts again will get the shotgun snap. He'll try to escape the pocket, and he throws it over towards the end zone. It's incomplete, but there's a flag thrown right behind Jalen Hurts. It was in the backfield. I don't know if it would have counted anyways. Jalen Hurts' pass was incomplete, and they're going to call another penalty, another offensive holding on Tyler Steen. So just some more plays. More laundry, as John likes to say. And that time it goes against the Eagles. The Bills are winning 28-14 with 9:50 left to go in the third quarter against the Lions. And remember, if the Eagles win and the Lions lose, they're both tied for the first seed. And if the Vikings actually win tomorrow, they'll be tied. It'll be a 3-way tie. 2nd and 19 for Jalen Hurts and company at the Pittsburgh 24-yard line. They got to get to the 5. Hurts will hand it off over to Gainwell. Gainwell gets tripped up, and he could have went down at the line of scrimmage, but somehow gets about 2 extra yards out of it and was tripped up right at about the ankles, and it'll be a 3rd and 18 coming on up. Mika Fitzpatrick and Cam Hayward, the ones that tackled Kenny Gainwell right at the ankles. Patrick Queen, 98 tackles, which does lead the team. Former Baltimore Raven has been unbelievable. And a great pickup for this Pittsburgh D. 5 seconds left on the play clock. There's Calcaterra in motion going from left to right. Hurts again. Will back up as he gets the snap. He has a blocker towards his left side. He tries to navigate over towards the right side and scramble out. Throws it over towards the end zone. And it is deflected and incomplete. Wilson almost picked it off, but even if he caught it, it would have been out of bounds. And so it's now 4th and 18. And the Eagles will have to go for another field goal. This time it'll be for 41 yards for Jake Elliott. He made a field goal before from about 49, but it didn't count because the Eagles were able to get a first down out of it. And there was a penalty that was called. It was on a Pittsburgh Steelers player right as that field goal was going up. Here it is. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is good by Jake Elliott. So that time it does count. It's 20-13. Philadelphia is still up by 1 possession, but they lead it this time by a touchdown with 7:52 to go in the third quarter. All right, where are the Bills at, man? What's going on with the Bills? Josh Allen has it. He's in the shotgun. He'll get the snap, and he throws it. It's incomplete over towards the outside. Over towards that outside mark. Okay. What are your final score predictions? Let us know down below. 8 more subs till we get to 4.7K. Let's go. Sounds good. Let's go, baby. Megan's here. I haven't seen Megan on in a while. What's going on, Meg? Why is my throat bothering me? Come on, man. 3rd and 12 for Josh Allen and the Bills. 3rd and 12. They're at the 35. Allen backs up as he gets the snap. He throws it over to Shakir, and he makes the catch, but it's shy of the sticks. And it'll be a 4th down. It'll be probably about a 4th and 5 at the Buffalo 45. That's what it's going to be. So 4th and 5. And a Lions player got banged up. Can't tell who it is. It's number 54 for the Detroit Lions. Oof. That is McNeil. Is that Aaron McNeil, I think? Total yards for the Bills, 424. The Lions, 184. 4th and 5 with 7:24 to go in the third quarter. Come on. Come on, Josh. I don't even know if they're going to stay out there. I assume they're not going to. They are going to punt it for the first time today. They will punt it for the first time today, the Bills. 4th and 5. And the snap is made. The punt is high, and it is pretty deep. And it's going to bounce inside the 10. And it'll be picked up right at the 3. So a nice punt by the Bills. And the Lions have to start within their own 5-yard line. Martin does his job. And the Lions have some work to do. Nice. Very, very nice. Back to the Eagles game we go. They're just out of a timeout. They lead at 20-13. They're going to kick it off, and Pittsburgh's going to get the ball back. Landon Dickerson's now questionable to return, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there. Back to a 7-point game with a Tyler Steen penalty forcing the Eagles to kick a field goal. All right, here we go. Elliott's kick, or man's kick, is high, and it's going to go over towards the back of the end zone, and it goes end over end, and it'll be Pittsburgh football at their own 30-yard line. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man. We need 8 more subs in order for us to get to 4,700. In order for us to get to 4,700 subscribers. We're so close. We've been at the 4,600 mark for like 3 months. Come on, man. We got to get to the 4,700 mark. We've been here for 3 months. 3. Come on. Come on. We got to get to the 4,700 mark. If you guys have friends, just tell them, like, come on over here and do JJ a solid. We're almost there. It's been 3 months since we've been stuck. Wilson gets the snap back, and he's going to throw it downfield. It's caught right at the 40. Right at the 40-yard line, and making the catch is Austin. Austin with his 3rd reception today, and it's a 31-yard bomb thrown by Russell Wilson. He actually got the ball flipped back from Najee Harris, I believe it was, or it was Jaylen Warren. Regardless, nice play by the Pittsburgh offense, and Mike Tomlin has to be happy about that, but the Eagles have got to get a stop here. So now under center is Russell Wilson, and Wilson will hand it off over to Warren, who takes it past the right guard, takes it over towards the 33-yard line, and is marked down by Nakobe Dean. Thank you for subscribing. That's 1. That's 1, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We need 7 more. If you guys also want to become members, it's $2.99 a month. You're more than welcome to super chat down here as well. And get back to the channel. We're on here almost every single day. We cover the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles on this channel. They'll hand it off again over to Najee Harris, and Harris has his largest gain today, and that's just for 7 yards. He gets past Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith, and Smith was the guy that took him down, and it's a 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at the Philadelphia 26-yard line. So they're knocking on the door, and Philadelphia has to buckle down on defense. They're close to the red zone. 6 minutes to go in quarter number 3. They'll pitch it back. Wilson, that is, over towards his running back. He fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Eagles, I believe. And they're trying to escape. They're trying to see who has the ball. There's a fight for the ball, and I think that it was recovered by Darius Slay, and it was. So a big turnover by Pittsburgh. They tried to pitch it over to Najee Harris. He could not get a grip of the football. Then he tried to dive on forward, and Darius Slay got right on top of it, and the Eagles have it, and they are knocking on the door now, and they're in a pretty good position. So that certainly does help. It's recovered by Darius Slay at the Philadelphia 26. Good job. I mean, that was just a blunder by Najee Harris. He just blundered that thing up, dude. They needed that, and now we got to score. Lions, the Lions have the ball. Goff in the shotgun will get the snap. He's looking downfield. He fires it, and it looks like I think it's incomplete. I think that it's an incomplete pass. I don't know, but it was picked up by Laporta, and Milano tried to go after it, so they did not rule it as an incomplete pass as the ball was still live, and then it was they're actually going to call a face mask on offense, and that'll be on Kevin Zeitler, so that was away from the play, so none of that extra stuff mattered. None of that extra stuff even mattered. I don't think that was a complete pass anyways. 4:51 to go in the third quarter of this game. Again, the Bills win. Detroit loses. And the Eagles win. Then both teams will be tied for first. I can't speak. I think that's a completed pass, actually. And he would have fumbled that ball, and it would have been picked up by Buffalo. Yeah. So they sort of dodged a bullet there with that penalty. Huh. Play was under review, so let's see again. Right foot, left foot. Was that Amon-Ra St. Brown? He fumbled it. And the Bills, did they recover it? They did. That's a really good camera angle that they're showing us. So they called the face mask. That penalty was declined, and so now they're reviewing this play. That was a big turning point there. Wow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon too. Amon-Ra St. Brown fumbled that football. He did. He caught it. His feet landed right back on the ground, and he fumbled it. And the Bills recovered it. Recovered by Milano at the Detroit 41. Nice. Face mask was a 15-yard penalty on Detroit. And now it's a 1st and 10, and the Lions have to play defense. All right, so let's see what's going back on in the Eagles game. So it's a 3rd and 5. Hurts made a short pass to A.J. Brown. He was pushed out of bounds for about 5 yards. And so there's 5:25 left to go in the third quarter of this game. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. That's a big turnover, man. 3rd and 5 for Hurts at the Philadelphia 31. They just got a turnover thanks to Darius Slay. A.J. Brown in motion, going from left to right. Dual receivers towards the left end, towards the right. Hurts will get the snap. He looks for a receiver, and it's caught by Devontae Smith past the sticks. And he gets a first down for Philadelphia once again. 9 receptions for Devontae Smith and a total of 75 yards in the receiving game. And Hurts now needs 7 more passing yards to get to 200. 4:35 left to be played in the third quarter. Barkley right behind Jalen Hurts. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They'll hand it off over to Barkley. Barkley plows up the middle. Takes it all the way towards midfield. and he gets 9 yards out of it. Adams takes him down right before the sticks, and it's a 9-yard gain for Saquon Barkley. Saquon with 10 rushes for 45 yards, an average of 4.5 yards per carry, and he gets 9 yards, and it's now a 2nd and 1 with 4 minutes to go. Hurts breaks the huddle. There's Jordan Mailata as everybody lines up on the line. Smith and Brown over on the outside. They hand it off to Barkley again. Gets past the left guard. Takes it all the way over towards the 50-yard line and gets a first down there again. 5 plays, 24 total yards in a matter of just less than 2 minutes so far on this drive by Philadelphia, thanks to Darius Slay causing that turnover from Najee Harris. 16 first downs for Philadelphia today, just 8 for Pittsburgh. They started off 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, and 3 and out. Hurts on the keeper, takes it to the 45, to the 40, to the 30, and he's marked down inside the 30 at the 27. 23-yard run by Jalen Hurts on the keeper. He had a lot of time to just run through the pocket and just run up the middle. He had all day and night, and that offensive line gave him a wide open gap as they were able to part the Red Sea. 2:50 to go in the third quarter. And Hurts lines him up once again. Shotgun formation for the Eagles. They fake the handoff, play action pass for Jalen Hurts. He throws it up the middle, and that's going to go to Saquon Barkley, who catches it at the Pittsburgh 22, dives on forward, and gets 5 yards out of it. A 2nd and medium coming on up. Love what the Eagles offense has done on this drive. They're utilizing Hurts' legs. They're utilizing his passing game and his arm. And they're doing whatever they can to just extend this drive and milk that clock down. 2 minutes to go. They hand it off to Saquon. This time he gets over towards the 20. And he's tripped up at about the 17-yard line. And they'll mark him down, I believe, at the 16. So another first down, once again for Philadelphia. That's their 4th first down on this drive. Ugh, man. Second half Saquon, that's just what he does, man. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Birds. Hurts will hand it off to Barkley again. Gets it past the left guard, but he's met by Patrick Queen, I believe. That was Cam Hayward that was able to wrap him up in a bow and take him down. So it's 2nd and 9 on just a 1-yard gain. Buffalo still has the ball. It's a 1st and goal for them at the 3. So they're knocking on the door against the Detroit Lions with 3.5 minutes to go. Again, if Detroit loses and if the Eagles win, they'll be tied for first with Detroit. Hurts in the shotgun again. And he'll get the high snap, the shotgun snap that is. Pressure's coming. He escapes one tackle, escapes another one, rolls over towards the right side, backs up towards the 30, throws it, and it's incomplete over towards the near sideline. That could have been a lot worse. But Jalen Hurts navigating through the blitz and was able to just get an incomplete pass. That could have been a whole lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Buffalo just scores. They get a touchdown, and it was thanks to Shakir catching it for 3 yards. 35-14 as the extra point is good for Buffalo. And Lane Johnson is coming on out for the Eagles. That's the bad news. There's Fred Johnson now out there for Philadelphia. So 35-14, Buffalo up by 3 touchdowns. Let's go. Nice. 3rd and 9 for Philadelphia. 37 seconds to go. Nice. Hurts in the shotgun once again. 10 seconds left on the play clock. He'll get the snap. He throws it over to Gainwell. Gainwell gets it past the 10, takes it over towards the 5, and he's marked down at the 1. Kenny Gainwell being a gadget player today and doing whatever he can. Oh, man, what a play by Kenny Gainwell. He escaped 2 tackles. He got one of them juked and was able to spin, turn, do some moves, and just lunge his way through over towards the 1. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. First and goal at the 1 for the Eagles, and we go into the fourth quarter, and the Eagles are looking to go up by 2 possessions. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. A 14-yard catch by Kenny Gainwell. Nice. And they're playing in Detroit, Buffalo. That's insane. That is insane. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. 7 more until we get to 4,700. I've been at 4,600 for 3 months. It's been 3 months. We got to get to 4,700. Again, tell your friends, tell your family members about this channel, and just help a brother out. 7. That's all I'm asking for. 7 more subs. 7. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, if you have not hit the subscribe button, and you've been watching me for years, you guys are doing me a disservice. You got to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Come on, man. Lane Johnson's also running into the huddle, so that is good news according to John Clark. Almost said John Kruk. So, yeah, John Clark just said that Lane Johnson's running out of the tunnel, and he's back out there. Let's go, baby. So the Bills are up by 21. Just got hit with 2 commercials, and I couldn't skip it. Well, guess what? That helps me out because guess what? The ad revenue on here, you know, we only get about like 50% of it. So, you know, if you don't skip, that actually does help me out. I know that you guys don't want to, but that does help me out. We only get 50% of the ad revenue. So hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as I just mentioned before. We need 7 more subs to get us to 4,700. Eagles offensive lineman walked 98 yards with the change in quarters. Nate Herbig is having nightmarish flashbacks. Says Zach Berman. Ugh. Now my nose is starting to run. I don't know. Is there like a smell? I didn't know that. Yeah. YouTube keeps 50% of the ad revenue. Subscriber JJ has to go back to his uncle's furniture store. What is it with you and my uncle's furniture store? My uncle doesn't even have one. Hurts under center. They're going to go for the brotherly shove. They try to push the pylon through. Did he get it? I don't know. Did he get it? Did he get into the end zone? Did he get into the end zone? I didn't see. I think he just got right over towards the goal line. They're going to say no gain. And it'll be 2nd and goal, 2nd time. Let's see if that's a charm. Second and goal. Let's go. Hurts lines him up. He's under center again. Brotherly shove coming on up. 2nd time. It's a charm. Eagles get in. Jalen Hurts touchdown. 26-13. Then Jalen Hurts gets himself a touchdown. And the Eagles are up by 2 possessions. Nice. Nice. Very, very nice. I'm losing my voice. It's not good. Good job by the Birds, though. And they now make it 26-13. They're going to look and see if he officially got on in. I think he did. He did. All right, Elliot, extra point coming on up. Try to make it a 14-point game. Let's go. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 27-13. Let's go. Let's go, baby! Nice. Hit him high. And watch those eagles fly. Eagles fly on the road to victory. Let's go. 3rd and 17 for the Lions. Let's go. 3rd and 17 at the Detroit 34. Goff backs up. He gets the snap. He's looking downfield. He fires it. It's caught right at the 35. Taken to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and to the end zone is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Wow. Jared Goff with a dart to Amon-Ra St. Brown for 66 yards. And the Lions are back in business just like that. Oh, man. That was huge. That was huge. Absolutely huge. Goff was looking deep. He found Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he gets a 66-yard touchdown out of it. Unbelievable. The 10th receiving touchdown this season. 1:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter of this game. And now it's down to a 2-possession game. Extra point coming up. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Man, that sucks. That was like desperation mode. They literally had their backs against the wall, and that was the worst outcome you probably could ask for. 65 yards away, the Bills defense had one job. Cover Amon-Ra St. Brown. 155 receiving yards, 8 receptions, 10 targets, and he just navigated all the way into the end zone for 66 yards. Unbelievable. 1:41 left to go in the 3rd quarter of that game. 5 plays, 70 yards in a matter of a minute, 50 seconds. Crazy. All right. Come on, man. Justin Fields is out of the game. That was an incredible pass. I got to tell you, that was money. Man with the kick. It's going to go over towards the left side of the end zone, and it bounces back, and it is going to be out of bounds, and it'll go to the Pittsburgh 30-yard line. That's where the Steelers will have to start. Like and subscribe. 7 more subs until we get to 4,700. We are on the road to 4,700 subscribers. Let's go. Sad this game probably knocks Saquon out of the MVP convo, though. Kind of a shame. I want the bye. I don't care what happens. Saquon should win MVP, but that comes secondary. I need us to win. I want that bye. Here we go. Wilson in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Fires it. It's caught. And it's a 10-yard pass to Austin, who dives and catches it just above the ground. And that'll move the sticks. Ball spotted at the Pittsburgh 40-yard line. Russ today, 11 completions on 18 passes. And a total of 108 yards today. I'll line them up again. Here we go. It's Harris now in motion. 1st and 10 now as Russell Wilson will get the snap again. Throws it over towards the flat, and it's caught by Austin, and he gets about 6 yards after the catch, which was right at the line of scrimmage. And it wasn't good enough for a first down, but it's now 2nd and 4. And Austin today, what a day he has had. Calvin Austin III, who's 25 years old, went to Memphis and was a 4th-round draft pick back in 2022 by the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's having a nice game so far. I'll hand it off over to Cordell Patterson, who takes it for about 5 yards. Zach Bond takes him down, but it'll move the sticks. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 49. Philadelphia 49, that is. All right. 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 49, and the Steelers have the ball. 12:40 left to be played in the 4th quarter. Both teams have 3 timeouts to go. Wilson under center. They set up in the I formation. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson gets the ball. He'll pitch it back over to Harris, and Harris takes it inside the 50 over towards the 44. That was actually Cordell Patterson again. I stand corrected, but there is a flag thrown. So we got about 6 yards. But I think that they're going to call it back. Looks like Cordell Patterson's going back. Let's see. Hey, the Philadelphia Phillies made a move. They signed Austin Shuffler to a minor league contract. Nice. What a troll. What a troll of an organization, really. 1st and 21 now for Pittsburgh as they call a penalty on Zach Frazier for tripping, and it's for 15 yards. Unbelievable. Oh, what a troll. I don't even know who he is. 1st and 25 with 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 27-13. Here's the snap. The ball gets deflected, and it's incomplete. They signed Kenny Powers, too. Wait, who? Who did they sign? It's a minor league player. Austin Shuffler. Now everybody wants to pay attention. Austin Shuffler. Who is Austin Shuffler? You may be wondering. Austin Shuffler is an American professional baseball player who's 28 years old. They're trolls, man. All right, a 5-man rush for the Eagles. They decided to go with 3 seconds left on the play clock. Wilson will get the snap. He looks over towards his left side, finds Cordell Patterson, and Patterson was strangled by Bond on the ankles, and then he got by him. But there was another guy he had to try to get by, and that was Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith could not get him past him, so it's a loss of 1 yard. Any relation to Adam Scheffler? No, not at all. That was funny. 3rd and 22. 3rd and long coming up at the Pittsburgh 39-yard line. The organization are trolls, man. They really are. They're trolls. 11:15 left to go in the 4th quarter. Getting the snap is Wilson. He throws it downfield. It's caught right inside the 50 at the Philadelphia 48-yard line. The 47, that is. And it doesn't move the sticks, but it's now a 4th and 8 coming on up. 27-13, and Pittsburgh is going to get their offense out of there. And they're going to punt the football. 4th and 7. I don't know. Would you have gone for it if you're Pittsburgh? No. The punt, though, by Waltman. It's going to be for 41 yards as it bounces inside the 10, and the Eagles will start at their own 6-yard line. And that's where they're going to have to be. But there is a flag thrown. I don't know what this will be on. Curious to see. Refs are going to rally together. Been a while without flags. John, you jinxed them. You jinxed them because now there have been 2. Good job. Unnecessary roughness, and it was on, man, Cam Hayward just got hit in the face by Jalen Carter. Oof. Oof. Man. Come on, Jalen. You're better than that, bro. Time to drain that clock. Dude, what are we doing? Come on, Jalen. You're better than that, dude. 10:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. And now it's time to go back to Detroit, that is. All right, let's see what's going on in the Detroit-Buffalo game. 35-21, Bills up by 14 points with 45 seconds into this fourth quarter. Come on, man. Bills are 10-3, and Detroit is 12-1. 3rd and 6. Let's go. Come on. Jinxie John, what's wrong with you? That's a good line. That's a good line. It's a good line. That's funny. All right, come on, man. Timeout number 1 was just taken by Buffalo. Josh Allen has it. They're at the Detroit 32-yard line. 3rd and 7 for Allen. Josh gets the snap. He is looking towards the left. Now looking down the center. Has to roll out of the pocket towards his right side. Throws it, and it is deflected and incomplete. It is incomplete. And Arnold almost picked that thing off. That could have been trouble. And thank goodness it was not picked off. Thank goodness, man. Pascal was coming at Josh Allen with a big hit, and he just was able to release it. So it'll be 4th and 7 at the Detroit 32, and this field goal attempt should be coming from 50 yards. No flags during the commercial break so far. All right, ball spotted, kick is up, and the kick is good. Got it. 38-21. Let's go. That was big. 3-possession game. Nice job. Hit him low. Hit him high. Let's go. Nice. I'm smiling now. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go. 27-13 back in the Philadelphia game we go as they start at their own 3-yard line. So they got to take care of business too. But a 3-possession lead, I'll take that. 1st and 10. 10:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Hurts is in the shotgun formation, man. And we have a flag thrown right before the ball is even snapped. And they're going to call a false start on A.J. Brown. So now that'll send them back 1 yard. And they'll start at their own 2. So thanks, John. Now we got flags. Thanks to you. 2nd and 11 at the Philadelphia 2. Hurts in the gun, gets the snap, tries to find A.J. Brown, and he was well covered. Well covered over towards the outside. Oh, man. We're just trolling with you. So it's 2nd and 11 as the pass is incomplete over towards that near side. A.J. Brown, 4 targets in the first quarter with 4 receptions, and ever since then, he's only had 2 receptions for 22 yards. 2nd and 11. Clock stops with 10:25 to go. Hurts will get the snap again, hands it off over to Saquon, and Saquon takes it to the 5 and takes it over towards the 7. That's where he's marked down. Hit him low, hit him high, use the horse collar and the hip drop. 3rd and 6 with 10:05 left to be played in the fourth quarter. Each team has their both teams have all 3 timeouts left. Ugh. 14 rushes for Saquon for 61 yards. Hurts decides to go with an empty backfield this time. And he'll get the snap. He throws it over to AJ. AJ catches it at the 15, takes it to the 20, to the 25, to the 28-yard line. And he is marked down right at the 28. So AJ saw that. I wonder if he saw that graphic that came up and was just like, you know what, I'm going to try to get 21 yards after that graphic was shown. And that's what he does. He gets a 21-yard gain, and the ball spotted now at the Philadelphia 28-yard line, and that moves the sticks. 9:12 left to be played in the fourth quarter. Clock still winding down. Jalen Hurts lines him up. Devontae in the slot, and he motions over towards that far right side, and Hurts will get the snap again. Hands it off over to Saquon, and Barkley's helmet comes flying off. And it'll be just a 4-yard gain that comes out of it. John Williams, yellow card for predicting all the flags. And that turns into a red card. 2 yellow cards, that equals a red card. Hurts, last 3 games, 135 yards. Come on, man. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He'll try to climb the pocket, gets a low blocker, flings it over towards the outside to Saquon Barkley. Good improvisation by Hurts, and Barkley able to get a couple of yards out of it. That was really awesome for Jalen Hurts to be able to not get a sack there. And I think it was Lane Johnson that provided that little block over towards that right side for him to just be able to operate. And Jalen Hurts able to improvise and get something out of it. Nice. Y'all keep it up and you'll find out. 3rd and 2, though. They did not get past the sticks. Handed off to Saquon again. Runs over towards the left side, towards the outside. Takes it to the 40. And he's marked down at the Philadelphia 43-yard line. Good job by Saquon. Again, just being able to get past one ankle tackle, and that could have taken him down, but he just got through Kazi's ankle tackle and was able to get a couple extra yards out of it, and Kazi's now going to come on out for the next play. That was the craziest 2-yard gain. I know. That was incredible improv. That was an even crazier 7-yard gain. Well, that maybe not as crazy, but that was still crazy too. 2nd and 10, 7:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles up by 2 touchdowns. Saquon just knocked the dude out. Hurts in the gun. Calcaterra in motion. They'll hand it off to Saquon over towards the outside, and Saquon slips, and he's marked down inside the 40, and he loses 4 yards out of it. Nobody even touched him, and he just sort of slipped over towards that right side, and he lost his footing and got tripped up there. Ugh. Got to be careful with those things. It's like when the outfielders are playing in the rain, even though there is no rain here. But like when you're on the warning track there, you got to watch your footing, and sometimes you just slip out there. It's sort of like the same thing, except this time it's not raining, but still you got to watch your footing. Brown in motion, going from left to right again. Hurts will get the shotgun snap. He has time. He's looking up the middle. Throws it. It's caught by Devontae. Past midfield. And he's marked down at the Pittsburgh 39-yard line. A gain of 22 yards for Devontae Smith. And 10 receptions, 97 receiving yards for him in this ball game. And Jalen Hurts shutting everybody up. 259 passing yards, and he's been really good in this game. That was big. Bada bing, bada boom. 1st and 10 with 5:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hurts in the shotgun formation. Hands it off to Saquon, and he gets tripped up on the ankles and loses another 3 yards. And he's marked down by Minka Fitzpatrick. And it'll be a 2nd and long coming on up. 2nd and 13. Let's go back to the Detroit game just to make sure things are going all right. Goff got the snap, and he looks up the middle, fires it. It's complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Short of the first down marker, though. Okay. All right, come on, man. Let's go, Jalen. Smith in motion. Lines up over towards the inside on the right side. Ertz will get the snap again. Throws it. It's deflected and incomplete. It was supposed to go to A.J. Brown. And I think Wilson got a piece of it. And T.J. Watt is down. Ooh, that's a big loss. T.J. Watt is rolling over on his side. Looked like his ankle got twisted and turned. And he is down in a lot of pain. Oh, yeah. Don't want to see great players get hurt like that. And we have an injury timeout taken with the 4:46 marker. He was rolling over, and ouch. Ouch. All right, let's see. Let's go back to the Bills game. Detroit just got a touchdown, and it's now 38-27. Jahmyr Gibbs got a 12-yard gain, extra point coming up. Ball spotted, kick is up, and the kick is good. So this game's not over yet either. It's 38-20, a dogfight in Detroit. Wow. Man, I see my TJ Voodoo doll works. Oh, gosh. Y'all are funny. A 31-yard bomb to Sam Laporta. And before that, it was a 15-yard pass to Jahmyr Gibbs, followed up by a 6-yard pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then a Jahmyr Gibbs 12-yard receiving touchdown. Come on, man. Darn it. Darn it. Come on. The game's going to be 72-70. It was 42-40 last week for the Bills, and they lost. I don't know what the heck is going on. We got 50 people watching. Hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. No, Vic Fangio's at the Eagles game. I know who you meant, though. I don't know if he's there. I don't know if that Vic is there. That was a bad joke, wasn't it? It's okay. I try. Crazy they're trolling with 53 watching. Yeah, these bots. These bots are sick, are sickening, man. And it's not just us. They go on to all these other football streamers' channels, too. They do. 38-28, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Bucks crushing the Chargers, surprisingly. Well, that's not good for me. Oh, wait, that is good for me. Because I got the Chargers kicker, right? So TJ Watt is hurt. He is down. And it's now 3rd and 13. So that was an injury timeout that was taken. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts to go. 27-13 ball game. Eagles up by 14 points. What just happened by Campbell, man? What the heck just happened by Dan Campbell? The Bills are knocking on the door now, and they're inside the 5. And Allen throws it into the end zone, and Davis gets a touchdown. What? What just happened? What the heck? They went for an onside kick, and it was recovered by Hollins. What? Oh, man. What are they doing? 3rd and 13, and the Eagles allow just a 12-yard they got a 12-yard pass by Jalen Hurts, and now it's a 4th and 1 at the Pittsburgh 30, and the Eagles will call for time. What a day, man. Oh, man. Thank you, Buffalo, and thank you, Dan Campbell. Wow. Let's go, baby! That's awesome. That's how you shoot yourself in the foot. That's how you shoot yourself in the foot. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's great. Oh, man. Larry, please beat those Lions the final week, dude. Please take the division. I'd rather play you guys than them. Come on, dude. Thank you, Bills. All right, so the Eagles have a 4th and 1 at the Pittsburgh 30-yard line. So they went for an onside kick. That's... What are we doing? Ugh. Crazy. Bills have done a lot for us this season. Beat the Chiefs, and now the Lions to help us out. Yeah. It's pretty freaking crazy. That's unbelievable. I was like, wait, what the heck just happened? And I'm looking at Twitter, and I'm like, wow. Dude, it's a 10-point game with 12 minutes left. What are they doing? That's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. Not the most bizarre. The Bears, that's going to go down as the most questionable. Like, that's how you get yourself fired. But this, I've been telling you, man, Dan Campbell, I don't trust him, man. Like him as a coach, but I don't trust him. Well, you know, he goes for it all these times. You know, why go for it on that fourth and inches and just put the game away with a field goal a couple of weeks ago? He really attempted an onside kick. All right, 4th and 1 for the Eagles. Let's go. Let's get it first. Come on. Brotherly shove coming up. Did they get the first down? Did they get it? I think so. They did. Hurts got it. Cam Hayward and Minka Fitzpatrick tried to stop it, and Jalen Hurts barely, and I mean barely, got it. And the drive will continue. 3:45 to go. And now you just got to milk that clock down. Steelers still have all 3 timeouts left, though. Interestingly enough. The Eagles lead it, though, by 14 points. 3.5 minutes to go. I said if they win this game, they should now be favorites to go to the Super Bowl. Barkley gets the handoff and zigzags inside the 30, takes it to the Pittsburgh 28, but there's a flag thrown on the play. And the clock stops with 3:15 to go. I want a Bills-Eagles Super Bowl. Milk that clock, baby. They're going to call holding, though, on Jordan Mailata. TJ Watt is coming back out there, I think. That's what it looks like. That is what it looks like. So he's walking back over towards that sideline. It's a 10-yard penalty, and it's a 1st and 20. Campbell's a great motivator, not a great head coach. Yeah. 1st and 20 now at the Pittsburgh 38-yard line. 3:15 to go. That was a big call. They'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley gets right back to the line of scrimmage, barely, and he is going to be marked down at the line. the 38-yard line. Now we got Mekhi Becton limping. So that's great. And by the way, TJ Watt is walking into the locker room. So that's what we got going on here. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, mods, for doing your job. Appreciate you. So now Mekhi Becton is coming off, and that's not good. I don't like that. Just get this game over with, man. Come on, hang on and win this game. 1st and 20 for the Lions at the Buffalo 26. There's still 9 minutes and 28 seconds to go in that game. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icons. So Mekhi Becton just came out. Pittsburgh burned their first time out, and there's 3:11 to go. Russell Wilson is warming up over on that far sideline. 2nd and 20. Come on, man. We need a first down. We got to get closer to the first down marker here. Hurts backs up. He's in the shotgun. Gets the snap. The ball gets deflected, but it's caught by A.J. Brown. Takes it over towards the 30, to the 25, to the 20. He lost the ball, and it's picked up by the Eagles. The Eagles get it. It was a receiver that was over towards the left side. A.J. Brown fumbled the football, and there was an Eagles player and a Steelers player that was on top of it. So it was Devontae Smith going up with it against number 27 for Pittsburgh. And we'll see. 2:40 left to go. 2:40 left to go. And I think Devontae just got back on top of it. His ankle was caught underneath him, and he lost the ball. Recovered by Devontae Smith at the Pittsburgh 18-yard line. Okay. Just got it, and it is a first down. And it's a first down on top of it. Man, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. And A.J. Brown is now hurt, too. So A.J. is going over to the sideline, and he is down. He got... His ankle got cut up right under. Oof. Oh, man. Got right caught underneath the defender. That was Pick. That was not Pickens. Who the heck was that? It was Adams, I believe. And he is getting that ankle checked out. All right. 2:48 left to go. And the second timeout taken by Pittsburgh. And the ball was at the 17-yard line. That's not good. AJ is coming back in, though. He's coming back in. So they put 3:04 back on the clock, I think. That's what it says on the graphic. Of course, no. We can't lose Brown now. And he's coming back in. Thank goodness. They call it a 3rd and 1. And they say that he was marked down. They reviewed it. They say that he was marked down at the Pittsburgh 19. Ugh. So they did not get the first down. They reviewed it, and after that review, it's going to be a 3rd and 1. And Pittsburgh still has 2 timeouts left. So 3rd and 1 now. They try to plunge their way forward. Do they get the first down? I believe they did. Let's see, though. Hurts ran it over towards the right side. No, that was the previous play. And I think that he got the first down, and I think that that's what they're going to rule it as. It should be a first down for the Eagles. They got it. So Pittsburgh is now on the cusp of being down by 3 possessions. 6 more subs until we get to 4,700. We're so close. Come on. We need 6 more. We've been at this for 3 months. We've been at the 4,600 mark for 3 months. Come on, man. Come on. All right, so the Eagles got a first down. Steelers have 1 timeout left to burn. And Detroit just got a touchdown again. Did they just get a touchdown, or was that they just got a touchdown, right? We'll go back to that game in just a little bit. Bates with the extra point. It's good, and it's back to a 10-point game. All right, so this time the Eagles will run it with Kenny Gainwell up the middle. He just gets 1 yard, and Pittsburgh's going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Mekhi Becton also back out there too, by the way, for the Eagles. Denver just said that. That's funny. I didn't even see it just till right now. 16 plays, 80 yards for the Birds in a matter of 7 minutes and 33 seconds. 2nd and 9, 2:56 left to go. Let's go, man. Let's go. 6 more subs till we get to 4,700 subscribers. Let's go. We're so close. All right, so Pittsburgh burns their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 9 for the Birds. 2:56 left to go. In the 4th quarter, Hurts will hand it off to Gainwell. Takes it to the 20, to the 15. He's still on his feet, and he takes it towards the 10. And it'll be 3rd and 2 as he's tripped up by Kazi. Right on the ankles. They got a first down, and this game is pretty much over. And the Eagles will have time to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Let's go. 2:30 left to go. They'll tick all the way down to the 2:10 mark. Eagles still have 2 timeouts left. They lead at 27-13 against the Steelers, who, by the way, are on a 3-game winning streak. And that's now in jeopardy. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap. He'll hand it off over to Kenny Gainwell. Gainwell takes it towards the 9, and he is marked down. Did he get the first down is obviously the question. We'll take it to the 2-minute warning, and we shall find out soon. It'll be a 4th and 1, so the Eagles did not get the first down, and the 2-minute warning is finally here. 4th and 1 at the Pittsburgh 9. They got to get to the 8. At this point, I think you just got to hit the field goal. That's just me, though. 7:20 left to go in this game. Allen is in the shotgun. He'll get the snap. He'll loft it over towards his tight end, and making the one-handed catch is Dawson Knox. And he'll take it to the 40. That was beautifully executed. And Dawson Knox able to make a nice little catch there for 22 yards. And it's back to a 10-point game as Detroit answered back with a touchdown from Jahmyr Gibbs, who got a 1-yard run. Nice. Okay, I'll drink to that. Let's go, man. Let's go. Tush push to end it. Honestly, I don't know. Would you go for the 3 or would you go for the tush? I guess you should go for the tush push. Allen's going to keep it. He'll take it to the 40, to the 30, and he slides right over at the 20-yard line. They'll, I think, mark him down at the 21. So Josh Allen able to scramble up the middle for about 22 yards. And Jamal Adams was the guy that was there to put a little hand on him. But it's a 1st and 10 at the Detroit 23-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. This game is still in a timeout. 2-minute warning in the Birds game. Eagles win, Detroit loses, and Philadelphia and Detroit are tied for first place. 5:53 left to go. Shakir will make the catch over towards the flat. He takes it to the 25, and they'll be marked down at the 20 and get 3 extra yards out of it, so he's marked down at the 17. Nice. 5:35 left to go as the clock continues to tick. Detroit still has all 3 timeouts, by the way. 2nd and 4. Just do not turn the ball over. Do not turn it over. 5 minutes and 20 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 4 yards to go at the Detroit 17-yard line. Allen now under center. Cook is the running back. 3 seconds left on the play clock. They hand it off over to Cook, and he gets tripped up before the line of scrimmage and loses about 1.5 yards. Are the Eagles back on? Here we go. Tush push time for the Birds. And they will take a knee as they got the first down on the tush push, and that is going to do it. Nice. So the Eagles got the tush push, and they converted. I didn't even get to see it. Hurts got it, and all of a sudden, that should do it, right? So it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal with 1:25 left to go. 27-13. And there's the second knee by the Eagles. So they said that Kenny Gainwell did get 2 yards, and they overturned it and said that he got the first down, and that's why the Eagles are taking the knees. So he did just come back in time. But they overturned it and said that Gainwell got the first down, and that's going to do it. 3rd and goal now for Philadelphia. And one more knee does it. One more knee does it for Jalen Hurts. Let's see, 3rd and goal. And they're going to take the knee, and that's going to do it. And the Birds win. 27-13 is the final score. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, before we play the fight song, I want to wait and see what goes on in Buffalo, just so we can celebrate. 4:11 to go. Buffalo has it, and they have a 1st and goal as Josh Allen scrambled for 8 yards. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in that game. And let's put the Buffalo game up over here on the big scoreboard. All right, let's put it up here. I was close as John. That was a nice win. That was sort of weird how they were looking at it during the break, and they said that he got the first. All right, come on, man. One more touchdown to put this game away. Come on. Allen in the shotgun. Once again, he'll get the snap. He'll keep it, and he'll run out inside over towards the 10, and he is marked down at the line of scrimmage. So he's marked down right at the line of scrimmage. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go, Buffalo. That was the first time, by the way, that the Eagles have actually beaten Russell Wilson. So that certainly does help. Yes, sir. Go Birds, what a win. I'm not celebrating yet. I need to see us be tied with Detroit, and then we'll play the fight song. 3 minutes to go, 2nd and goal. Buffalo has it at their own 10. Allen gets the snap. He backs up, he fires it, and it's blocked and deflected and incomplete. 2:55 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the clock stops. Eagles win, Bills win, Bucks win. It feels like Christmas. This game ain't over yet. This game still is not over yet. Even if they get a field goal here, it's not done. It still is not done. I need to see a touchdown here, and then I'll feel better. Allen decides to go with an empty backfield. 3rd and goal for Buffalo. Allen gets the snap, runs up the middle, flings it into the end zone, touchdown! Dawson Knox catches it. And it's now 51-35, but there is a flag thrown. Let's see what the flag is. It's going to be called against Buffalo. Oh, man. I didn't even see the flag, and there was no graphic for it, but as soon as Josh Allen stopped, yeah, As soon as he stopped, that's when you could sort of hear it. So it's on Edwards, a 10-yard penalty for holding. And it's now 3rd and goal at the Detroit 20. Ugh. Oh, man. Holding on the offense. 2:50 left to go and a timeout. Another flag thrown. False start on the offense. Come on. Alec Anderson gets called for the false start. Come on, don't do this to me. 2:50 left to go in the 4th quarter of the Bills-Lions ball game. How about Nolan Smith today, man? 4 tackles. He played really, really well. After this, we're going to have a little post-game show and talk a little bit about the Birds. All right, Allen hands it off over to his running back, and he gets taken down right at the 24-yard line, and it'll be 4th and goal coming on up. It was Davis that ran up the middle. And now 2:35 left to go, and they will not take a timeout, and the clock's going to go down to the 2:03 mark. It'll go down to the 2:03 mark. And Bass is going to go out there for the field goal. Remember, Detroit still has all 3 of their timeouts left. Still have all 3 timeouts. And this would still be a 2-possession game. Ball spotted, kick is up by Bass, and the kick is good. So it's 48-35. 13-point lead with 2:03 left to go in the 4th quarter. All right. Well, I guess we got to play the fight song for the win. I'll take that win, baby. I'll take that win. I just need Buffalo to hold off Detroit. Nice. Come on. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Come on. 2:03 left to go in the Bills-Lions game. Bass will kick it off. Come on, man. And they still got the 2-minute warning, too. Still got the 2-minute warning. Eagles win, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. What are you dead serious about? Smoking a chopped up cigar out of a glass pipe. Dude, that sounds really cool. Kick by Bass. It's going to go end over end towards the back of the end zone. And Detroit will have it at their own 30-yard line. So they have time to run one play before the 2-minute warning. I wonder if Goff is just going to try to go deep here. 48-35. This game ain't over yet. Lions still have all 3 timeouts. Bills have 2 timeouts. Do not screw this up, Buffalo. Goff in the shotgun will get the snap. He's still looking downfield, fires it, and it is incomplete. Oh, it was supposed to go to Patrick, and the pass was just a little bit high. It just went right off of his fingertips. He could not haul it in. And we're going to go to the 2-minute warning, so that was huge. Thank God. Thank gosh he didn't catch that. Because that was sort of like a free play for them. That was like a free play for them. All right. Hit that thumbs up button, man. Detroit loses. We're tied with Detroit for first place. Let's go. Hang on. When you eliminate the impossible, whatever's left, however improbable, will always be the answer. 40-17 over the Chargers. Let's go. Eagles might play them in the playoffs. 40-17. Oh, yeah, they just won. You're right. They just won. Man. Come on. 6 more subs so we get to 4,700 subscribers. We are so close, man. We're so bleeping close. Who else is still here? Comment down below. If you're still here, let me know. Let's tie Detroit. Please. Please, please, please. Amon-Ra St. Brown today, 11 receiving yards for 175 yards. 11 receptions for 175 receiving yards. And Ty Johnson, in just the receiving game, dude, 5 receptions for 114 receiving yards. 10 straight wins for the Birds. 2 minutes left in this game, man. Hang on. Hang on, Buffalo, please. Thank goodness Goff didn't have that completion there because that was really big. Casey's here. Chillin', bro. Great to come away with a nice dub. It is. And it's even better if we're tied with Detroit because I want the bye. I want that bye. Tie Detroit, please. 2nd and 10 for Goff. He'll get the snap. He backs up over towards the 20, throws it. It's caught. And taken down at the 35 is Patrick. No timeout called. Clock continues to move. Detroit still has all 3 timeouts to go. So it's now 3rd and 5. At the 35-yard line, Goff gets the snap again. He's looking. His pressure's coming, and he throws it, and it's incomplete. And now game on the line for Detroit. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's go. Get the stop. Please. They line up. Empty backfield. Goff in the shotgun again. Triple receivers towards the right. Goff gets the snap. He's looking. Still looking. Fires it. It's caught. And the game continues. Amon-Ra St. Brown makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds as well. 1:29 left to go. And it's now a 1st and 10 at the Detroit 41-yard line. 12 receptions for 181 yards. What a game he's had. He's just that dude. Goff lines him up again. Less than 90 seconds to go. Goff gets the snap. Pressure's coming. He avoids the sack. And he throws it. And it is incomplete. He had about 4 guys on him. And he was still able to escape the blitz. And almost found Laporta wide open for a 1st down. Almost. Man, that was close. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at the 1:21 marker. What's up, Megan? How you doing? What's up? Is Larry still here? Goff will get the snap again. He's looking down the center. Fires it. It's caught, and Laporta catches a 1st down. 1:10 to go. 3 timeouts still remaining for Detroit. 1:05 left to go, and they'll spike the football, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Ugh. Man. They had him right there. They needed to get that 4th down. Stop. 1:05 left to be played. Eagles beat Russell Wilson, man. That's awesome. Just let Detroit tie us, please. Goff in the shotgun, gets the snap, backs up, fires it. Wide open catch by Laporta. Takes it all the way inside the 40, and he's marked down. 55 seconds to go, and they've got to hurry. 53 seconds. It's at the Buffalo 48-yard line. And they'll spike the ball again with 49 seconds to go. They spike it again with 49 seconds to go. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. Denver's on it. Good job, my friend. 49 seconds left in this game. 2nd and 10 for Detroit. Goff gets the snap. He is looking. Pressure's coming, and he just throws it away and avoids the sack. And it'll be 3rd and 10 with 44 seconds to go. 3rd and 10 now with 44 seconds. The ball is at the Buffalo 36. Still have all 3 timeouts. 44 seconds to go. 3rd and 10. Goff gets the snap. He's looking down the center. Throws it. It's incomplete. And the game on the line again. Let's go, baby. JJ is nervous as a lady. I am nervous as a lady of the evening in the house of the Lord. Come on. One more. One more. Let's go. 40 seconds left. 4th and 10 for Goff. And a timeout taken by Buffalo. And the suspense will continue. The suspense will continue. Where is it, man? Where is it? All right. Let's go. Let's go. One more, man. One more stop. 4th and 10. 40 seconds to go. Goff will line them up. Ball's at the Buffalo 36. Goff will get the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught. Lateral pass. Taking it toward the 30, to the 20, to the 15, and being marked out of bounds is gonna be Jahmyr Gibbs. That was executed perfectly. Amon-Ra St. Brown caught it, had a lateral pass over to Gibbs, and Gibbs is out of bounds at the Buffalo 13. Oh my gosh. That sucks. 33 seconds left to go as well. And the suspense continues. Goff will get the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught. And it being taken down is Amon-Ra St. Brown. 25 seconds to go. And Detroit has to burn a timeout. So I guess that's the good news out of it. 25 seconds and they have to burn a timeout. So they're now obviously going to have to go for the onside kick. Okay, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, man. It's now a 1st and goal at the 3. And just imagine if Dan Campbell did not go for the onside kick earlier in that 4th quarter. That's got to be the most, bizarre thing that you could have ever done. All right. Murder, she wrote. The suspense continues, says Jane. All right, at least they'll have to go for the onside kick. 1st and goal, 25 seconds left. Detroit down 40-35. The ball is at the 3. The ball is at the 3. Goff will get the snap. He is looking, still is looking, and he flings it towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. That takes about 4 seconds off the game clock, and it's now 2nd and goal. Can't go for a field goal. You got to get into the end zone if you're Detroit. Just went over the fingertips of Amon-Ra St. Brown. The pass was a little bit high. 2nd and goal at the 19-yard line. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Goff will get the snap, looks for the end zone, and that's incomplete again. And he wanted a flag, Patrick, that is, and they're not going to give him a flag there. 3rd and goal with 16 seconds left to go. Trent Patrick tried to make a one-handed catch, could not do so. That was just good defense. It was. Jane, that's my favorite Jefferson Starship song. Dude, Jefferson Starship is great. Count on Me is mine. I like Count on Me. Goff in the gun, gets the snap, finds a receiver in the end zone, and it's caught. And with 12 seconds to go, Detroit gets a touchdown. And that was to Jamal Williams. 48-41 is the score. Williams got past his coverage and was able to make the catch. All right, 48-41. 16 passing plays, 70 yards in a matter of a minute and 51 seconds. Extra point coming on up. That song rocks too, says John. Yes, it does. Ball spotted, kick is up, and the kick is good. It is good. So it's still a game. 48-42 with 12 seconds to go. And obviously Detroit has to go for the onside kick. Them not catching that pass with 2:03 to go towards midfield was also really a big mistake as well. 48-42, 12 seconds left in this game. And the game on the line once again. Let's go. 4 seconds left on the play clock. And we have a timeout called. Bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. All right, onside kick coming on up for Bates. 48-42. Recover the onside kick. Buffalo, that is, and they win. Bates will go for the onside. Here it is. Ball spotted, and who gets the ball? I could not tell. Did Buffalo get it or Detroit get it? I don't know. Let's see. Who has the ball? The suspense is killing me. 12 seconds to go. Who got it? Lions think that they have it. Lions think that they have it. They still haven't ruled who has it just yet. Buffalo got it. Buffalo got it. Taron Johnson was in the bottom of the pile, and he got it, and that's gonna do it. Let's go! Johnson just got it. Let's go. He got it. Just got it at the last second. Wow. That was so hard. Bates was going for it. He lost the ball, and I think it was Bernard at the very bottom of that pile just got it. And Buffalo is going to hang on, and they are going to win this game. 11 seconds to go. You just got to take a knee, and they do, and that's going to do it. Let's go! Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby! for first. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Let's go, baby. And you know what? Because, like, why not? Why not? Let's just... Damn. Let's go. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go. We're tied for first, baby. That's awesome. Oh, I'm celebrating that. I like that, baby. Tied for first, let's go! Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. We did it, man. We are tied for first. Tied for first, baby. That's so awesome. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, that's so sick. We're tied with Detroit. First seed. We're tied now. Oh, that was awesome. Thank you, Dan Campbell. You are the best. I still don't know why they would go for it on the onside. I don't know why they would do an onside kick at the very beginning of the fourth quarter. But, man, Detroit, Dan Campbell lost them that game. He did. And they almost came back despite Dan Campbell almost losing that. I mean, they were so close to recovering that onside kick too. But wow, that's awesome. So if we remain tied, who would be the winner now over the Rams? Would be the win. If we remain tied, would be the win over the Rams, and they lost to the Rams. That's correct. I don't know. But regardless, tomorrow night's game is big for Minnesota now. That Week 18 game versus the Vikings could decide a lot. It could. It really could. Eagles tied for the first seed with the Detroit Lions. I can't believe we're in this spot, man. If you would have told me after Week 4, let me go back to this screen here. If you would have told me, man, after Week 4 that we would be tied for first at the end of Week 15, possibly a three-way tie tomorrow if the Vikings win. Whew. That's crazy. That's like unbelievable. I can't believe we won and Buffalo did us a solid and they beat Detroit in Detroit. And Dan Campbell lost them that game. Why would they go why? Why would they literally do an onside kick? If I'm Jared Goff, I'd be so annoyed. I'd be so annoyed and I'd be so pissed at my head coach. Because Jared Goff threw for 494 yards and threw for 5 touchdowns, and they lost the game. 42 points was not enough to get past Buffalo. Crazy. This game is unbelievable. Buffalo had 559 yards, and Detroit had 521. What the heck? What a game. And last week's game against the Rams was cinema. This was awesome, though. Now, the Lions have the tiebreaker with us because they are 8-1 in the NFC, and we are 7-2. That's correct. Yes, I forgot that that's what our record was against NFC teams. So they still have the tiebreaker, but it's still huge. We needed them to lose that because, that was step one. That was step one. That was step one. And now who does Detroit play next week? Now we got to figure out who they play next week. And by the way, our magic number to clinching the division is down to 1. If Washington would have lost today, we would have clinched it. So, but they just hung on at the very end. That's why I was a little bit late on this stream. But that was insane. NFC, what are we looking at? We're looking at the NFL schedule for next week. So who do they play? So we got, tonight we got Green Bay and Seattle. That game doesn't mean anything to us. Saturday the 21st, we got Steelers and Ravens. No, I want to know. The Lions play the Bears on Sunday at 1 o'clock. And the Eagles play the Commanders on Sunday at 1 o'clock. And obviously that is going to be, if we beat the Commanders, we win. We win the division. And the Vikings play at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. I think we'll stay on and we'll watch that game. I think that we'll do that. I think we'll watch the Vikings game on Sunday. Saints did us a solid and tried to win in regulation. Saints almost did it, man. They almost did it, man. They have Bears, 49ers, and Vikings. Yeah. The Bears, it would be nice. It would be kind of nice for the Bears to beat the Vikings tomorrow. But I don't know. Then the Bears got to play the Lions. Those are big games for them. Those are all division games, but I'm not really going to count on it. I kind of want to hold the Vikings off too, not going to lie, but I would rather have the Vikings win the division over Detroit. You know what I mean? I'd rather have them do that, but I would want to beat the Vikings. I hope that makes sense. I bet there's some flexing coming into that schedule. I hope so. This was a good win by the Eagles today. If there's anything I learned about this Eagles game, I think that now, I think we're a Super Bowl team now. I do. I'm ready to be. I'm ready to get my heart torn. I'm ready to get my heart torn. I'm ready. I think that they're a Super Bowl team now. I said that if they beat Pittsburgh today, that they would do it. Did they really impress me today? Honestly, I'll tell you this. Jalen Hurts did impress me today. Bite your tongue, says Larry. I want you guys to win the division. I do. I want you guys to win the division. I do. So, I don't want to be in a dogfight with you for first place. So, I do want you guys to win that division, though. I do. My father could drive. All right, I don't want to read that out loud. But yeah, that was awesome. Detroit lost, and that's great. I am in awe that they were able to win just like that. I'm happy that Buffalo won. Can't believe it. Dude, that's great. So, yeah, my takeaways from today. Jalen Hurts played really well. The other person that really stood out to me today, I have to give a lot of credit to Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith Jr. played his butt off today, man. I'm really proud of what Nolan Smith was able to do. A.J. Brown had a nice game out there today. Devontae Smith played well. It was really nice to see them go to the passing game a little bit more. Saquon did not have a good game today, but he honestly didn't really have to be utilized, man. He really didn't. They played really well, and I wondered for a really long time. I really did. I wondered for a while if Jalen Hurts can be the team, and if it was just going to be the Saquon show that was going to lead them to the Super Bowl or what it was. And today, Jalen Hurts finally showed me that he actually had a really nice game today. He did. He had his best game of the season, and he played his butt off in that first half. He did. He played very, very well. Kellen Moore had a great game in that first half. The defense came up really strong. This defense is a top 5 defense. I'm tired of people sleeping on our defense. I really am. I'm so tired of it. So tired of it. Eagles have a top 5 defense. It's not even close. Maybe even a top 3. But definitively a top 5 for sure. What else? What else stood out to me today? Hurts threw for 290 yards, man. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith had over 100 receiving yards. Had over 100 receiving yards, man. Crazy. What else? Kobe Dean had 10 tackles today. Zach Bond didn't even have, like, the best game out there today, but he still did Zach Bond things. Jalen Carter, Josh Sweat had a sack as well. Josh Sweat always has to get a sack in there, I feel like. C.J. Gardner-Johnson played all right. Cooper DeJean didn't really have a good game today. Neither did Quinyon Mitchell, I thought. I didn't really think Quinyon had such a great day today. But I will tell you, though, that Van Jefferson only had 2 targets in this game. I know Van Jefferson really hasn't been, like, a big key piece. But Pat Freiermuth, he was a guy that was really getting going early on. And the Eagles' defense, give Vic Fangio credit. He was able to make it tougher for Pat Freiermuth to get wide open, man. He was. And I got to give him that. He played great. Whoever covered Pat Freiermuth, they did a great job. I didn't hear his name after that first half. So give them credit for making the adjustments on having him go ice cold and for not giving him open looks. Eagles did not run the ball very smoothly today, but Kenny Gainwell had a great game too. Kenny Gainwell today gave you 60 scrimmage yards, 20 rushing yards, and 40 receiving yards. And getting him involved in the passing game was huge. I thought that was a big difference today for the Birds. So overall, they played very well. They had a couple of fumbles in that first half that got me a little bit concerned because you don't want to turn the ball over and you want to try to take care of the football. But man, this is a good football team, man. This is a very good football team. And they won. They won. So, great game by the Birds. Let's go win the division on Sunday. And let's hope that the Bears can beat the Lions on Sunday too. And then if we have a dogfight with the Vikings, it'll come down to that final game. And hopefully the Vikings will win the division. And Detroit will go down to the 3 seed. And I just want to get that 1 seed. Give us that bye. We deserve it. Love you guys. What's one word that you would say to describe that game? Defense did a great job after those turnovers. Gainwell, ex-Buccaneer, love him. So glad you were on because I couldn't watch the game because the Bucs superseded that game. I know. They balanced it out except for the fumble on Hurts. Our defense is 3 for real. Our defense is scary good. Our defense is scary. Freaking good. Page looks great today. I like the banners. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. All right. I love you all. I will catch you all on the next one. Clutch is the one word that you would use to describe that game. The turnover for 7 was my highlight. Yeah. It was all for good stuff, man. All right. I love you all so much. Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button. The 10-minute drive to kill the clock was also beautiful as well. Yeah, can't forget about that. I'm happy that you brought that up. We needed to come up with plays down that stretch, and we did. We did. We caused Pittsburgh to burn all 3 of their timeouts, and then at the end, it was so bizarre because before the 2-minute warning, we were all thinking that it was going to be spotted for a 4th and 1, but they overturned it. I would describe that game as not a Vikings game. Yeah. Aloha, everybody. All right, see you all next week. All right, Lila Tov, everybody. I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you all soon. I will see you all tomorrow night. We got the Sixers tomorrow night, and we'll be covering that game while still scoreboard watching the Vikings game. probably after the Sixers game is done, we'll probably go to the Vikings game, and we'll see how that game ends. So just to sort of keep our eyes on that. All right, love you all. Catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Love you all.